Let's see if see how many people we lost in the reboot. Let me get everything set up again. So I just did a tester. I'll wait till people are back before I update people. Okay. Okay, so can we just like let's just talk and I'll fire
Okay.
this weapon off and we'll see if people.
Yeah. Uh, I am not doing too much on my end, just playing Pokemon.
Nice. My view count says 0, so I don't know who. Okay, so it was
Mine,
something like that. People are saying it's back. Okay, perfect. I don't know why
nice.
that happens, especially since I tested it right before I went live last time, just like I did this time. So maybe there's something weird with like starting Discord in the middle of a stream. That might actually be it because Discord has like streamer mode settings, and it might mess with the desktop audio somehow in a weird
Mm,
way. Because I called Finn before he was ready, and it like kicks you out of a Discord call if it's been 5 minutes where you are the only one there. So it kicked me out, and then I called Finn back like 20 minutes later. So okay, but anyway, we're back on track. So where'd we leave off? We only lost 4 people. That's not bad. So we are currently trying to get our marksman up to 100 with the infinite level up glitch. Because I think I only explained that at the very beginning. But anyway, so we're at 67. Before I get too deep, actually, okay, if anyone hears the desktop audio suddenly cut out again, just let me know as soon as you can. I'll see if there's, because then I'll be able to isolate what I was doing when it broke. Most importantly, for now, let's just keep it rolling. So, Finn, people can hear you now. Do you have anything you want to say?
nice.
Nice.
That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to say.
this just adds yet another reason I think I need a new computer.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just based on the stuff that I've run into, like, I almost think that trying to play and stream on the same machine is just inherently bad if you're doing anything more than like a basic setup.
Yeah, I definitely could bring in the other old desktop and like capture card it in like we did for the stream, but the more like inputted things I have into this laptop, the more likely it will just straight up die. So there's also
Yeah.
that. Because it can't even handle a better camera, so I had to use my built-in camera, and an external mic was the only thing it was able to do. So having an external like gameplay source would probably also be no good. I'll eventually get a new computer, guys. I know I've been saying it for like 2 years, but it'll happen
Uh,
soon.
I don't know if this is of any use to you, but if somehow I'm able to be there like in person for the next Oblivion run,
Right.
I can bring my PC and we can use the compute power from that. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
if that would
so
be useful.
that's what we did last time. I mean, if you're I don't want to talk about where people live. So if you're in the area, like enough that it makes sense to bring your computer and it's not like a tragic haul to bring it, sure.
Yeah.
Last time Max brought his computer, and that was what we used for our mainstream PC. And we actually borrowed my parents' desktop computer to run the game because that's an older desktop that
Oh
can
yeah.
is it's more than powerful enough to run Oblivion. Was all it needed to be. So
Right. Yeah, this one that I've got, I mean it's pretty recent. It's got a 10th gen i7 in it. So,
nice. Yeah, it's whatever you have is going to be better than what we have. Because you know, my parents bought this old desktop when I was in like when I was still in high school, so it's
mm,
decently old at this point. Okay, so this reset the stream live time, so now I don't know exactly how much time the skill grind has been taking, but I mean, I've been stopping quite a bit for unrelated tangents anyway. It's not a huge deal. I'm going to be live probably until around 6 p.m. if I had to guess. So if I can get most of the skill grind done by then. Oh god, did I overlevel? I think I just overleveled and I quick saved. Dude, if I mess this up again. 97. Whew. Not quite. Okay, marksman is now at 100. And oh, okay, so I don't have all the skill books read yet, but that's fine because I wasn't gonna do them on this pass through anyway for the random ones, because it's just horrible RNG farming. So yeah, all of these minus like 1 level up is probably where I should have stopped, but it'll be the only difference will be like 1 level up. I'm hoping this rounds off evenly so that there's like 1 skill we can say this is the cutoff. Okay, so marksman is done. Let me look at my book progress anyway. Oops. I'm gonna pass it off to document mode. Okay, let me go in here. When is PRC gonna get some horrific BTTV emotes? What's BTTV again? I really hope BTTV isn't something part of our channel's lingo and that I just don't know it. That'd be really embarrassing. Better Twitch TV. Oh, so we technically are able to get affiliate, which would give us 5 emote slots. But affiliate, you have to abide by a lot of really restrictive things. Most notably, I don't think, unless they changed it since I last read it, you're not allowed to upload things you did on Twitch to your YouTube channel for like a week. And like when, like at the current state of the channel, I don't think the cons like that outweigh the pros of being able to do whatever we want whenever we want because we're not bound by any sort of Twitch contract, you know? So I want to be able to, like, when we do a 100% run, have it on YouTube the next day so that I can start, you know, posting it to all the different outlets and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is BTTV not part of Twitch? Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant it was, I thought that was just a term. So it's like a thing where people can make custom ones without having to be a partner. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can look into that. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, that makes sense. So people just like kind of circumvented Twitch's whole system. That's funny. Sweet. Yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. I have a bunch of emotes. Our Discord, there's a link to the Discord in our panels. I just figured out Discords can have custom emotes without being boosted. So I didn't know that until like a few days ago. So I added like a bunch of those. I'll probably copy the same ones over so that you guys can do Corn Man and stuff like that. Does BTTV let you do, like, does it work in Streamlabs? Do you know? Actually, I could probably just look in Streamlabs really quick. I gotta get out of document view, though. So that, because I don't know what pops up when you go to Streamlabs. There's probably like a enable this sort of thing. Yeah, enable better TTV emotes. Sweet. Oh, it does work. Sweet. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be out of town. Like that's why I have to leave at 6 because I'm out of town for like a few days. But Friday I'll look into that and copy over all the emotes we're using on one to the other one. Oh, thanks, Ecstatic. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're hoping eventually other people will run it, but that really is going to come down to like how much more that we can improve it. So
Yeah,
if I can
I
get the run short enough, somebody will do it. There are people who have ran that Bite and Kaido scheme for like 300 hours and fell asleep during it. If people can do that, people can do this, I bet. So
yeah, I mean a sub 30 is gonna be so much more manageable to most people than like
yeah,
what
it's
was it like 72 hours for the first or 79 or whatever it was for the first run.
yeah, the first one was mostly like execution errors also, which was kind of funny. Now it's down to like we all kind of know better what we're doing. So the anyway, let me get back to the the gameplay. Uh, so I'm gonna pop open the document. We've done these three. Pretty cool. Head west from the Anvil Fighters Guild. Who would ever? Why did I do that? It should be okay. I gotta fix this instruction. No one, if I do it that way, people aren't gonna know where the Fighters Guild necessarily is from memory. So I need to have it be like the fast travel location. That was just
I'd rather
bad.
learn this than grind Insane Aquarium.
Yeah. Uh, it's probably more variety if I had to guess. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild 100%. That's actually like the I bring that one up a lot to people when talking about the category as well cuz it's like an example of a game where there isn't an in-game 100% counter and the community picked the requirements. The run is over 20 hours and it is like there are single people running it and it is a popular category. You know what I mean? Like that's I look at things like that and I try to use those as inspiration for improving the route and like it shows me that this is something people would eventually do if it can be optimized enough. But
It's like
someone
the
has to suffer so that other people can have fun. So
it's like the one guy who streamed like Donkey Kong 64 100%, and
oh
you could
god.
see like in the background of his stream like the sun rising and setting like multiple times.
Yeah, we were in a garage, so you couldn't see that on. Oh, we should have a window next time. That back wall is actually towards the house, though, so if we could make a green screen window where we have a simulated. Anyway. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, I'm fixing the description for this. So fast travel to Anvil Dock Gate and head northeast, second building on the right. That's the fastest way to explain this. Okay, 1 second. Anvil Dock Gate, second house on the right. Northeast, second house on the right. Okay, so these three skills are three of the ones we bought training for manually during the previous two runs. And what we would do is we'd walk all the way over to a bed, go sleep in it, level up, run back to the shop, run all the way back to the bed, and it took forever, you know, like compared to what this is. So the infinite level up glitch saves time even on those ones in general, on top of all this other stuff. Speechcraft is awful, and it's only 5 levels. Let's get Speechcraft out of the way. Alga at Hanman's house. So that's in Bruma, and it's here. So let me switch back to the game. We buy Speechcraft to like during the because we have to get to level 20 to do Daedric Shrines. So it is during that time. Oh wait, this isn't Hanman's house, or is it? Yeah, it is. It's like 6 p.m. or something. So you have to be level 20 to do Daedric Shrines. So we use that time to farm Speechcraft training between each of those level ups is what's going on there. I think it might be 6 a.m. actually. I forgot to look at the document. Actually, I can look at it in my... I'll be right back. We're back right now. What am I looking at? Speechcraft. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, cool. Back to the gameplay. I feel if there is a framework, it'll be ran more. But what do you mean by that?
Like if the groundwork's already been laid for
Oh, the ground.
somebody to
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
pick it up and go, as opposed to like having to do all this routing shit.
For some reason in my head, I immediately thought of like framework in a programming like
Yeah.
computer sense.
They put this speed run into an engine, you know.
Okay, okay, so now we're gonna just really quickly do one cycle of this to get the Speechcraft to 100. I should be accounting for those extra 1 book reads, shouldn't I? I'll take the total number of book reads, subtract them after I get everything to 100 and use that. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. So just doing this again and then moving on. And it's only 2 level ups because then I hit 100 right now. No? Was it 3 away? Yeah, 3 away, my bad. We are building the foundation, indeed. Alright, Speechcraft 100. That took so long. Wow, what a grind for Speechcraft. Okay. So, security is definitely... I'm going to highlight these. I'm going to color coordinate these. Security is definitely one we are going to farm if we have to farm any. And the next easiest one is either Sneak or Armorer. So we're going to put those ones off. Combat is interesting because you can get block and light armor skill at the same time if you set it up correctly. So that could work. But light armor you can auto cast if you don't do block, and block is awful. I could also go the route of like partially farming skills to fill in the gaps. That might be worth it because like farming light armor up to 50 takes like not super long, but farming up to 100 takes like a lot longer. I know I don't want to hit the horse over and over again, so I'm going to get hand-to-hand, blunt, and blade out of the way now. And all 3 of those are in the Fighters Guild. So I'm going to start with those and kind of see where we're at as we go through it. So let's go back to Anvil. And it was, start with Blade, I guess. And Blade is Rano. Cool. It's not the Fighters Guild. Okay. Rano has this type of armor. Cast. And this is going to be slightly skewed because I didn't route Apotheosis in right away. So our blade has a little bit of free level up from using the dagger for like a very small part of the run. See, it's at like 23-ish. So I have to keep that in mind as well. But this will at least give us just like a general idea of what's going on with this. So let's just power through. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Let's just power through it. That immediately do the wrong action. Cool. Yeah, we're already almost at 100 on these 2 skills. Whoops, I didn't finish casting it. Okay. 25. That. If you do this quick enough, there's actually a small time save you can do where you can not have to cast the spell twice. It's kind of fun. It's not really fun. I lied. But if I mash E here after the level up, like this, my drain spell is still active, so I don't have to wait to cast it a second time. So you can actually do these in batches of 2. These very small time saves like that, I don't feel at the moment are worth writing into the route because it'll just confuse people. I want people to know what is going on. So like small little time saves like that at the cost of like a paragraph of explanation or not. Things I'm going to be putting in yet. But I will do them during the run.
Dude, you have ascended to level 69.
Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that. Good point. Yeah, combat skills are still pretty awful. Even like combat skills take longer than almost any other type of skill aside from like, you know, mercantile and stuff. What am I doing? Oh, I'm picking this. Combat might not be super bad. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot of calibrating I have to do once I get this baseline data. Whoops. Well, Finn, once we get to level 169, you can shout it out again. So
Hell yeah.
the thing that's going to be nice this time is the splits are so short and optimized now that we don't really need to spam hard saves everywhere like we used to, so our save files will be less cluttered. And that's going to be very important for version 4 when we implement load warping, because you're going to have to be browsing through those save files constantly. So yeah, like I said, Han, I think that's why I'm doing it again, because I don't 100% remember. I think there was 5 skills worth of level ups I didn't get at the end last time. So I have to basically pick 5 skills or find partial skills. But see, we're already at 50 blade. I can pull up the VOD of us doing the V2 run and kind of scroll through the horse hitting. If like, is there anyone in chat that didn't see the version 2 run by chance? Or missed the skill grind and doesn't realize how big of a time save this is? Because it might be worth showing people that. Because it's pretty significant. It's so much. So much what? Faster. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah. For combat especially, it saves hours. For some of them, it's hard to gauge. You know, like the fact that we can do block and the armor at the same time. But yeah, it also saves time having to, like, you know, get all the items to do those setups in the first place, which is another big improvement. Yeah, Pet the Cat might not be ripped, though, because it is one of the shortest skills. If it hits that threshold of one of the 5, like, easiest ones, I might actually have to leave it in. Plus, there's 0 setup for Pet the Cat. Yeah, Sam will be happy about that. Okay, so see, I'm at 100 intelligence already. Oh, and maybe someone smarter than me can figure this out, but the mathematical model for the optimal way to do this is a little interesting, because if you have less than 3 attributes that you can pick, you still get to level up. Meaning, if we were to keep an attribute at 50 the entire time, and at the end all of them are at 100 except that one, and we leveled up that one from 50 to 100, that's 50 extra levels you get, right? But I think the way the math works, that doesn't give you a ton of options, but I know luck can only ever go up by 1, and you start at 50. So if we could find a way to never have to click on luck, that might be faster up until the end, but or it might be more of a time save. But yeah, there's a lot of math that I don't feel like doing there, I think, or I might be overthinking it. It's definitely a big time save. I'm just thinking the leveling more skills partially may still be faster. Yeah, that'll most likely be what ends up happening. So we'll see, though. God, my strength goes... Oh, it's because I'm picking blade every time this... Oh, that's an interesting thing. So strength is going to be +3 every time for this skill, for all these 3 skills, because we're getting the level ups from doing the training. So I might have to, like... Yes, that's another consideration I have to figure out, is, like, how do you set this up in a way that the skills you're buying training for don't conflict when you're leveling up. Like, if strength is already at 100... Actually, I don't really know if that matters. It's too much math. What is this? Expert. Okay, so I'm not all the way there yet. See, people who pick up this run after, like, version 3 or 4 are going to be like, man, this part sucks. You just have to do this menu over and over again. But they don't know the pain of left clicking for 2 hours straight 3 times in a row on a horse. And I don't really know the pain because I wasn't the one getting hit the whole time. The horse was. You know? Was it a good joke?
Very much back in my day, we walked to school uphill both ways kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, your mic's doing the popping thing again. I don't
It
know.
is. God damn it.
It's probably fine. Um, if people complain about though, I gotta fire you.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I think it's something with Windows.
uh,
Just because Windows is garbage when it comes to audio.
yeah, for sure. What I could do is at the end I can add up the total levels shy of the max out we are, and then figure out the cheapest or the fastest way to distribute those. I just worry about the setup time is all. Alchemy's a no-brainer. Well, that one's good. Alchemy, you just straight up farm it, like, because it takes as long to do this method as it does to actually just do alchemy the way it's intended. Actually, I should check really quick. Let me hop over here. I don't think I have every skill listed. I mean, obviously major skills aren't going to be listed, but I gotta make sure. I'm only missing alchemy, I think. I'm just going to add it in here just because it'll be part of this split. One second. Also, welcome back to document mode. I know it's a crowd favorite. Oh god, why did it make that its own? Okay. Okay, cool. Carter, which skills did you end up? You were part of the skill grind towards the end, I remember. Did you grind any of the skills, or did you just witness it, which is sometimes worse? Oh, are you on the Discord, by the way? Because if you aren't, and you join it, I can add the PRC role to you. I'm just trying to add everyone who has been on stream so they can see who's part of the, like, crew. Oh yeah, you co-piloted Zach, that's right. 98 blade. Oh god, I scrolled chat somehow. Oh yeah, because of the mouse wheel thing. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you don't want to be on it, I mean, that's fine as well. I did deck out the Discord with a bunch of formatting stuff if people want to take a look at it. The link in the panels for people who aren't on it. I figured out how to put emojis in the name of the channels, which is really awful looking, but kind of cool if you format it the right way. It can look awful, I should say. I think it looks kind of nice the way that I ended up doing it, but we got a spiffy new rules page. We got dividing lines for the group names, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because I didn't know that Discord was able to do some of that, and it makes it a lot more able to be personalized. Also, it took the emoji of the old city, or the old ancient building architecture emoji for the Imperial City, and it just, like, turned it into, like, gray pixels. And I don't know why it did that, but it's funny. Okay, Blade's at 100. So let's check that off. Also, the fact that all four of the really bad combat grinds are all in the Anvil Fighters Guild is just so convenient. Okay, so block is gonna be Perwin. Or no, I don't want to do block yet. I want to do blunt. Azon. Oh, I'm stuck on the door. Okay. So let's do blunt now. He's probably upstairs. Yep. Oh, a new routing thing. Sandy figured out. There's a Minotaur horn here. This could be No, we don't go there early enough. Sandy figured out there's a Daedric heart in this display case for the all Daedric Shrines route that he did. So we use that now instead of having to kill a dude during a Mage's Guild quest, just so we don't have to do combat for that part. Why did he just look like that? Look at that. Look at that. Why do his eyes close and he turns to look at me to take a bite of nothing? What is that animation? Are you seeing this, Finn?
Yeah, yeah.
What? That is bizarre. He's eating nothing. Okay, let's move past it. Let's just move past. Okay, we go here. To break up the sort of like repetitiveness of this type of routing content for the skill farming, I might do intermittent little breaks where I do some like runs or something. I don't know. I'm fourth in any percent. I might or fifth in any percent. I might be able to get it lower. Oh no! Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to just buy the training. Oh, he's not offering training right now. I want to get Scarlet beat my world record for crashing the game as fast as possible, so I want to beat that at some point. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Oh, I was off by an hour. Too busy eating to train, yeah. Oh, he just keeps doing it. It's so unnerving. And he's not offering training. Dude, offer me training. It says on the document that it's... I look at the wrong one. Oh, I am. Okay, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. I had the wrong hour. I was looking at Blunt still, because it was highlighted, so I was looking at... Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to get Blunt all the way up. Another big improvement about the route this time is that I actually learned how to speedrun the main categories, like most of them. So I now actually have a better overall like skill level at the speedrun specific tricks and like clipping and stuff like that as well. So we should see a lot of improvements, especially during the tutorial. I made the tutorial not as hardcore as people go during the actual like main categories, because I still want it to be like, I don't want people to get stuck trying to do the third clip that takes like 20 years if you've never done it. I want a few things that are annoying like that left out until it's like the only way to save time or something. Oops. Okay, then we do this again. My wrist hurts for some reason. Yeah, Goblin Door clip alone is like enough to make people not want to run a category. So if I don't put the Goblin clip in, then the route is much more accessible that way. There is a separate... So there's a different way to do Goblin Door Clip that makes it easy, but it only works in the 1.0 version, actually. And for the time being, I don't think it's safe to run 100% on anything other than version 1.2, which is the final patch of the game, because there's quest instability. Like, I couldn't even get through Mage's Guild without the game, like, soft locking because of quest breaking when I was trying to first speedrun Mage's Guild. The final boss of Mage's Guild can just straight up not be able to be hit, and there's no reason for it, and you can, like, I've lost runs to that. So things like that, I'm trying to like, I want to do version swapping for one part of the route, but I haven't tried it yet, and that would definitely be a V4 thing. But I got community approval on the idea of version swapping if it's absolutely necessary for a time save. So
So you install a different version of the game mid-run?
No, you just have two versions already ready to go, and you because the save file directory is the same for both games. So when you yeah,
Oh.
so what I would do is just have them linked, and then when you unpatch the 1.2 version to the 1.0 version, you get access to a neat little thing where weakness to magic applied to yourself makes your own spells do that much percent more to you. So
Mhm.
if you do weakness to magic 100% and then immediately cast weakness to magic 100%, it applies weakness to magic 200% on the second cast instead, making it 300% because those two things added together.
Oh, I
And
see.
then
Yeah.
if you cast the next one before that one wore out, you get, and you can just keep scaling it. And at the end, you cast like speed boost for X amount of time for like the 100 points, and then that'll multiply by like you know like 15 or whatever you end up doing, and then
Mhm.
the time and the magnitude I think both multiply by that 15 times, and then you move like thousands of speed, which means we could canvas the whole map in like a fifth of the time, I bet, or something.
Right. That would be funny though if like part of the speed run involved uninstalling the game, installing a different version.
No, yeah, it wouldn't be like that. But I'm also worried that like having to have people know how to unpatch stuff to do their run would also kind of be off-putting. I already am against, like, not totally against, but like I
Yeah.
already want the main time base to not even be load removal because I don't want people to have to know how to like set up a load remover, even though it's not very hard. I just want people to be able to download this folder with files and just read the instructions and be able to do it on their copy of the game. Because like this
Mhm.
run will work on console as far as I'm aware. I haven't done it, but it would work. Yeah. I said yeah and didn't even like say what comment I was addressing. That's bad. It is like Mario 64.
No, he's referring to Paper Mario.
Oh, I didn't see the word paper. Oh, do they do something weird that I am unaware of?
Dude,
Is that
the
true?
original Paper Mario is so broken. Like there's this guy Strider7X on YouTube who just has like his entire channel pretty much is just videos about glitches in Paper Mario. Like there's
Really?
just that many of them.
It's the same thing with Mario 64 also with like Panon doing the zero A press
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah, the the latest Paper Mario speedrun involves turning off the game and instead playing Ocarina of Time so that you can set up arbitrary code execution.
Nice. So it's like I don't know 100% how the arc stuff works, but you're basically playing another game where it's easier to set up certain arbitrary code in like the RAM of the console, or like how does it
Yeah.
transfer to the next cartridge?
So basically the N64, when you turn off the console, it doesn't clear the memory right away.
Hmm.
It takes it. I think it depends on like the revision of the N64, but it takes at least a few seconds to actually
Oh, so
clear
they
the
do
memory.
it quick enough that it doesn't actually flush it.
Yeah, so if you swap carts really quickly, I believe the reason it works is because Paper Mario specifically doesn't clear the console's RAM on boot up.
That's
So
awful.
so you can start Paper Mario and already have a payload loaded in RAM, and then you just need to figure out a way to execute that code.
That's so weird. So it's like there's a physical like playing the console physical hardware element to the
Yeah,
run. Like you have to get good at the cartridge swap tech with your actual hands.
yeah. I mean, I think there is some lenience. I think it takes a few seconds. I remember there was going to be Banjo Kazooie. Rare was planning on using that like in a feature because they had this thing planned called Stop and Swap where it was like with Lego Star Wars where if you got save data from the first game, you can use it in the second game. Uh, but what Rare was going to do was make it so that you could turn off the system and then quickly swap cartridges to Banjo-Tooie,
Mm-hmm.
and then use your Kazooie save data to unlock stuff in Tooie.
That's cool.
Yeah, but they didn't actually implement the feature.
Darn. So yeah, based on what I'm seeing here with like my stream time and stuff, I think each skill takes about 15 to 20 minutes to set up to 100. Like depending on how low the skill started at, amongst other factors. What am I at for blunt? 82.
I just finished catching all of the Pokemon that I need as part of Emerald Story.
Nice. Almost at level 100. Oh god, he keeps leaving.
Yeah, random. I find that stuff really fascinating. There's also like the Pokemon Yellow speedrun, which lets you complete the game with an in-game time of 0, because you can just set up arbitrary code execution at the very start and just warp to the end immediately.
Was Super Mario World, because I heard about Arc Ace through Super Mario World. Was that like one of the first games where people figured out you could do that in a speedrunning sense? Because I
I
saw a
think
human do it, you know, but like I know that
yeah,
there were tasks of it before that.
I think that was like the first time it really kind of entered the mainstream consciousness as far as the speedrunning community is concerned.
Hmm. I dread the day that tech comes out for this route where it requires two separate logic branches for people who do and don't want to do like sketchy, like borderline against the rules stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yellow was earlier.
Pokemon Yellow? Yeah, yeah, I guess you're no, I do remember that. I was thinking I guess that is the same thing, isn't it? I guess I never put that together. I thought they clicked on something weird in the menu that did something, but you're right. They're like loading their inventory up to have a payload for the ace.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, I'm a master
I
at blunt, dude.
I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think it's like you're setting up your inventory to act as a memory editor.
Hmm. Okay, so I finished blunt. So the next combat one is hand to hand, and at that point, we've cleared the threshold where all the original farming skills, or all of the originally trained skills, were able to be done on top of doing all the combat, and that's a huge improvement, even if that's all we were able to do. So I have to find Rufrius Vinicius. Cool name, I guess.
Yeah. Baller.
You know. Where's Rufrius? Probably on the second floor, huh? Him. Okay. So he teaches hand to hand, so we get this set up. Okay. And we are starting this one at 16. Oh, okay, it was at 13. Hand to hand also has a slight boost from us using it at the very beginning, but this is something that will stay the same because we use hand to hander in the tutorial when we don't have any other combat choice, as well as flare for like a few things, but mostly hand to hand. So let me switch it. Yeah, okay, so I'm switching back to this view, and then we're gonna knock this one out. And I'm gonna actually try to go faster on this one just to see how long these take. So my time is at 45 minutes, so Because you can get these pretty fast if you, like, are just, you know, trying to power through it. We'll also be moving physically faster as well, which is cool. Oh, I can't click on it. So now we're at 21. Okay. Doing this. I can't believe that this glitch survived so many patches in this game. Because this is like such a glaring issue. It's been known forever. I might still make a video on it just as a route material thing for the guide, even though it's kind of redundant. But there's one good video about it that's like, but it's like 10 minutes long, and this glitch really doesn't need any longer than like a 2-minute explanation. So I might just make a really brief one. Because like load warping, I needed to explain a bunch of stuff that, because no one has made a video about how to load warp in Saddle that's like, they haven't made one that's like thorough. They just briefly mention it during like a run or something like that. But this is like a very well explained glitch. So I kind of feel bad making a like similar video, but at the same time I do kind of want to homogenize all the routing materials to be the same format.
Yeah, and you know, it's nice to have everything that you would need, you know, in one place.
Yeah. That's the main thing. I kind of want the like PRC Live channel to be a hub where like all of the Oblivion knowledge is there. Because like, I mean, all of it gets used at some point in this route, aside from like Easter egg type stuff and like glitches that aren't exploitable. See how much faster this part can go if I really like want it to. Should be hitting 50 soon if I didn't already. Okay, yep, 50. You can spam E during the loading screen. You can like open up rest as it's opening the thing up. Okay, so this is going to be problematic, I think, because we're getting down to a point where the only skills left to pick for attributes are combat. So that's kind of unfortunate. Because that means we're going to get the +3 strength. And we're eventually going to have to pick it, I think. Now we got like 40 levels. We should maybe be fine. The quick save. Yeah, okay, so we gotta pick these 3 now. Probably like 2 more cycles and then we hit 75. Sorry about the dead air. Just trying to see how quick I can do this one. 2 cycles to expert. Okay. So we're at 75 now. 75-ish. So. Getting close. We're almost to... I'm worried that right when I get to the end of the grinding, it's like, we're out of time, I gotta go. You know? Because it gets good once I start routing in the grinding stuff, because I have to remember where all the items were and get them all acquired throughout the run and stuff like that. It's fun. Okay, so doing this. Go in there. What I don't get is why this sometimes costs 50 per, and the other times it goes from 50 to 100, but other times it goes from 10 or 0 to 50. I think it might be like towards the end of the spell, it's like slowly replenishing your stat or something as it's wearing off. I don't know. Oops. Okay, so we're at 96, so this will be the last cycle. Does it say master, or does it say it at the top? Okay, cool. All right, and time, what was it? Stream timer says 52 minutes. We started at 45. Okay, so yeah, that was good. That was really fast, actually. Like half the speed I thought it takes to do these. And that one started slightly higher, but like the, you know, so it's like under 10 minutes per skill. That's gonna be a huge. That's an okay. I'm gonna look at the timesheet, guys, because that might actually be an even bigger time save than I previously thought. Granted, we don't know how many more of these we can do yet. I have to probably make armorer be a thing, which means I have to go get a Daedric Cuirass, and I don't have a way to get one super guaranteed now because I already did the quest. So I'm gonna console command it in and put in the route where to get it because I used to have it in the route. And I'm gonna say don't buy training for any of these. We're gonna manually farm these. Destruction should already be at 99, but there were certain parts of the run where I didn't do things, and I would have been able to be casting during those, so it should be higher than it is. And acrobatics, no matter what I do, acrobatics never goes up quick enough. So gotta probably, I mean, I can just finish off magic while I'm farming acrobatics manually at the end. It'll be like the final sprint is to get the acrobatics to 100. Okay, but minor skills are the only ones that we'll be buying training for, so I need... Okay, let me look at the timesheet really quick. I made a timesheet for tracking improvements to the run, and it includes the version 1 versus version 2.6, which is the version 2 run, and then a separate page for version 2 versus version 3. So here, let's take a look. I don't know if this is too small to see, but is this a view? Yeah, here, I'll do it this way. Okay, so these are all the original splits. There were way too many. I condensed all of the splits and stuff so that it's a lot less sections, but the content is relatively the same. So what I eventually have to do, and I might do this off stream because it's just spreadsheet stuff, it's kind of boring. but I have to take all of the parts of these splits where the logic got moved to a different part and kind of estimate how long that new split should have taken in version 2.6, if that makes sense. So, like, the Unexpected Voyage quest was a separate split before. We now do Unexpected Voyage at the end of the skill grind. So, the 2.5 minutes of Unexpected Voyage gets put into the 11 hours and 40 minutes Great Skill Grind section, right? Does that make sense? So, once I finish that up, it'll be a lot easier to visualize what V3 has in store, but I'm basically going to take each split and do just a whatever run through with a co-pilot where we're just kind of playing through it. And like we could stop to do routing stuff if it comes up, but the idea is to just double check everything, right? So it's going to take a while to go through all this, but if you look at our previous time, the tutorial took like 11 minutes. I didn't time this, I'm going to delete that, but tutorial took 11 minutes last time, and it'll probably, based on how fast I can do it in my normal speed runs, probably take about 4 minutes. So it's like, you know, each there's like 6 minutes save there, and this is the improvement for just that split, and this is the running total improvement. So if you look at version 1 versus version 2, it's really insane. So like we only lost time on these 3 red splits, and these were like parts where people took a break or where the logic required doing a new glitch that takes a longer setup for a better payoff later, for example. Like this is getting the speed farming so we move faster. But it's like if you look at the split, like the running improvement, like we saved an hour and 50 minutes just on the investing circuit because so much got improved in the explanation with like maps on where to go for investing and stuff like that. The Nern route, I had to kind of estimate how long the Nern route took to do by watching different parts of the run, figuring out how long everything was. We looked for Nern route for like this. The Nern route is a pun, by the way. It's we're walking across the whole map and finding all the locations, closing all the gates, doing the way shrines, and doing alien statues, a few other side objectives, and getting the Nern route plants that are all over the overworld. This whole objective took us 26 hours to do last, or like on the first run, and the second time it took 8.5 hours because we made the Nern route book that has all of the plants locations with pictures, and there was no confusion. So like huge time save here. That was like the majority of our time save, but there were other ones where like side quests saved 2 hours just because we move faster, you know, like there's like free time saves for all these splits. Daedric Shrines, we saved 4 hours and 40 minutes by rerouting it to avoid a game-breaking glitch where we had to redo a section. Thieves Guild, same thing. So like, you know, there's tons of room for just execution improvement on stuff like this. Nern route is so hype. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was a lot more hype the first time because of the uncertainty of where the plants were. But now that we know exactly where they are and what they look like, it's more methodical and less of just like a hilarious tragedy. If you ever do custom emotes, there's gonna have to be oh yeah, we gotta make a Nern route emote. Yeah, Daedric Shrine. So for people who didn't see version 1, this is a funny page, so I'm gonna open it up. What's it called? It's the Thieves Guild. Okay, let me open up Sanguine, because it's that quest, and then there's probably a hyperlink in here. Hold up 1 second. Also, I'm gonna open the game up to get the music playing again. Okay. Where does it mention it? Sorry, I gotta find... It doesn't name the Countess anywhere on here. I'm just gonna look up the Thieves Guild. Why can't I remember the name of it? Darji's Heirloom. Okay, so this is one of the worst things about the route logic, but I found a way to kind of get around it, and it is better. Oh yeah, Steamy Man emote would be good. I was there for some of you one, but I don't remember what went wrong with shrines. Okay, so nothing went wrong with the shrines. It was more this one shrine quest needed to be done before. So, okay, here's Adarji's Heirloom. It's Thieves Guild. Here's how long the bug page is. These are all the ways the quest can go wrong. That is a lot of things. The longest one, for reference, is Vampire Cure. Vampire Cure is the worst quest in the game in terms of bugginess, but we've never had problems with it, luckily. Here, unless they've updated it, this is the bug page for Vampire Cure. It is longer than some of the longest quest explanation pages in this game. This is how glitchy Oblivion is. And granted, this is specifically about the PS3 version, but like still, like you can't even fit all the bugs on one page. That's how bad this quest is. Like just for the main bugs. Um, so anyway, so Adarji's heirloom. I have to find the specific spot. Okay, this quest cannot be completed while you have Sanguine. However, even after completing Sanguine, the Countess may permanently sit down at the dining room table instead of retiring to her bedroom like she should. And the only fix is console commands or a few other ways to do it, stuff like that. But like, it's fixable, right? So if you complete Sanguine and then go do this quest, there's ways to fix this quest. What I originally did though was Sanguine right after Adarji, or not right after. We did Sanguine in the middle of Daedric Shrines after we'd already done the Thieves Guild, right? And Sanguine has a bug that says, where is it? After Darji's heirloom is completed, which we did in V1, we did it in this order. The Countess is no longer marked as essential. If she dies, you'll not be able to complete the quest. Stuff like that. If you visit her, she may never leave the dining table, which is what happened. We got the glitch where she'll never leave the dining room table, and the only way to fix it is to use a patch that we're not allowed to use because it's not official. So it's not like we're not allowed to use mods or anything like that, even if they're like just infrastructure based. So we did the whole Thieves Guild. We did half of Daedric Shrines. We got up to the spot where you do Sanguine and she's stuck in the chair, and we go and we Google it and we're here, and it's like there is no fix. Great. So we redid the entire Thieves Guild, but when we got to Adarji's heirloom, we did Sanguine right before it, even though that also can break it. No matter which order you do it, it's bad, but this one's fixable. So we did it the other way and basically had to hotfix the route live, and that took 6 hours of time to do the whole Thieves Guild twice and half of the Daedric Shrines twice. So that's why those splits are so bad on the first run. But it's just funny that there's two quests that no matter what order you do it, it just breaks everything. So that's that. And then the skill grind the first time took 17 hours, and then it took 11 hours and 40 minutes, or it took 18 hours roughly, and then it took roughly 12 hours the next time. And most of that improvement is from all the skill grinding methods that I found or like came up with on my own, depending on where I got info and stuff. So that's everything we did in V2 is what ended up in the skill grind video, basically, and we didn't have half of that information for V1. So that was like 6 hours of time saved just from raw research and improvement there. So this is the timer page. So I'm going to do this whole thing again, but with V2 versus V3, and the reason we need this timing data is for scheduling who runs when and stuff like that. Anyway, oh, the music stopped again. Yeah, let me get the music going. Okay, so where was I going with this? Well, the goal next time is oh yeah, I was going to show you. So last time the skill grind took 11 hours and 40 minutes. Random skill books takes about an hour, I think, depending on it's RNG based, so like theoretically it could take forever and kill any run, but random skill books is about an hour on average. And then each of these is going to be less awful this time. So, well, let's think about it. If it's about 10 minutes each to level each of these training things up based on me going fast on that one. This should be like, I mean, if we look at the, here, I'm gonna switch the game for 1 second while I find the video. So, for people who are unaware, this is the skill grind split in action during our run. That's me, that's Mal, who was here 2 days ago on stream. Here's how we did combat. Punch this horse, and this was for all 3 combat skills. So this is just fists. At the start of this video, we are already doing the fists, and we're still doing it up until the 42-minute mark of this video. So keep that in mind. That is 42 minutes just in this part of this VOD. Earlier, like, we started it earlier, so it's 42 minutes just for hand-to-hand. Let me go to part 6 and see how long we actually did it. Oh, Lord. A lot longer than I thought it did. Okay. Somewhere around here. Yeah, okay, so we're doing fists like somewhere around here. This is at the like 5-hour and 25-minute mark. So it's like it's over an hour, right? That's crazy how long that's just hand to hand. So like if you go to increasing skills and you look at it, this, all you need to know is that this column is how many actions it took to do each of these, because we were not combat specialized or major skilled for some of them. So blade, 20,000 hits. Blunt, 20,000 hits. Hand-to-hand, 17,000. So hand-to-hand's the least bad of those 3, and it still took over an hour. It took me 7 minutes to do it here. We're going to save at least like 5 or 6 hours on the skill grind, like alone on this next one, which, if you look back at our splits here from the V1 versus V2, that's like the equivalent of fixing the Daedric Shrine Thieves Guild debacle. Like that, just that chunk of time saved. So are we going to save 40 hours? Of course not. Otherwise the run would be in negative time. But like the 6 hours there already puts it, like, all we have to do is save 3 hours other places to get it under the 30-hour benchmark, which is my goal for this one. So we're well on our way. So yeah, that hopefully that's interesting to people to see all the data and stuff like that. So that's kind of that's the main focus. Is V3 is the things aren't terrible anymore run, where all the all the terrible stuff becomes less terrible. Okay, so we just finished hand to hand, or did we finish hand to hand? Yeah. We're gonna check that one off. So now comes a decision I have to make, because security sneak's gonna be yellow. Pretty much have to do that one. Also, if anyone can find a way to not damage attributes but lower attributes permanently, that would solve all of these problems. I have not found a way to do it, and it looks like there's nothing online about it where you can actually permanently lower an attribute, because jail lowers only skills, which can help you get extra level ups, but we don't need that anymore with this glitch. So I have to do armor, I have to do security and sneak most likely. What are our attributes at right now? We're closing in. So the decision to make, we have about 30 level ups left, which is like one more skill essentially, all the way up to 100 plus a little bit over. So with this information, do we do block because block is really slow? Do we do heavy armor because we don't want to have to do heavy and light armor back to back, which would take way longer? Or do we want to do some combination of like getting light armor and block at the same time until light armor hits 100, and then take block and do it trained the rest of the way? That could be an option. Armor, oh my god, yeah, this is a tough call. I'm gonna make a save, and if things turn out weird, I'm gonna just like rewind to save 134. It's also worth noting, I gotta get, so we do have to do armor. I didn't get the broken Allied Crown of Lindi, which might not be the end of the world. Which, if you've seen the skill grind video, it means at level 75 you can get like armor unlimited down to just spam clicking, so it goes up insanely fast. But we kill that guy to end that quest earlier. Ugh, there's a lot to figure out. I'm gonna do. Okay, let me look at the increasing skills page again. I want to say block, because block is terrible, but if we can do block while doing light armor, there's no reason to do block and then just sit there doing light armor. Oh, but light armor has a new method. Light armor has a new method. What it... But then that would mean we don't get block while we do it. So here's a weird thing Hate Fiend on our Discord found. If you have a shield equipped and you don't have the shield out, like you have your weapon sheathed and everything, like so you're wearing no other armor, so all you have is a dagger or like a weapon of some sort and a shield in your other hand, and they're not pulled out. If you get hit by somebody, no matter where the hit lands, it counts as that shield's armor type skill. So you get like light armor if you have a leather shield or whatever, right? But that also means we can't get block at the same time. But with block, you get staggered a lot, which sucks. So it's kind of a tough call. Because I have like one more skill I can do. If I did 50 block and 50 heavy armor, that might be good. But then I have to get a set of light armor now, which I can do during. Oh, I can do unexpected voyage. Yeah, okay. I could put unexpected. I'm gonna make a note. Unexpected voyage to get light armor set. Oh no, they're gonna be like. I gotta see if they're. Okay, I gotta test something really quick. These people might be like super over leveled. Because I have one quest I haven't put in the route, and I was planning on putting it in at the end. So if we do Unexpected Voyage, are these characters so massively powerful we can't kill them? Because this is a quest where you kill 4 people in a row that are all like boss fights. Ooh, boss fights basically. So I guess I gotta test this really quick. Also, if there's anyone watching who isn't following, I'm going to be doing these routing streams pretty frequent. I plan on doing them whenever I work on it, basically, which is probably at least once or twice a week. All the way up until we do the run, and we have a big event run we're going to do, so if you want to see that, make sure you follow. And we'll post updates about it on our Twitter and our Discord, and all that stuff's in our panels below. So, I bought a bed, I'm going to sleep, and this won't level me up. Oh, I gotta sleep twice, I think. Yeah. Okay, does this guy die in one hit? No, but he dies, like, easily. And that's a full set of light armor. Or, like, almost a full set. It's missing the hat, but... You know. Oh, wait, I also have the shrouded armor already, don't I? It's a full body light armor, plus the hood. Okay, I actually don't... Yeah. That might not matter. I'm still gonna see how hard these other fights are really quick. Oh. Oh, and you... Oh, this is interesting. With permakey, this quest might just outright be broken, because we might be able to just get straight to the final person and kill them. Whoops, I forgot the... Nice work. Okay, so now we're gonna do... Oh, she dies in one hit. That's good. Does she have... No, she doesn't have a helmet. Okay. Okay, so that quest is doable, even with, like, ridiculously over-leveled environment. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double-check that before moving on. So let's do... Let's test the light armor farm, because this we're going to get bodied by these guards, and I'll have to move this to the start of this split if it's to be this way. So for those of you who don't know, since the skill grind video came out, I found a better way to do it rather than getting attacked by rats. If you don't care about your character going to jail or having to pay a gold fine, it costs like less than 100 gold because it's just assault. So what you do is you equip. I hope this works with this too. I gotta test this. What's it called? Set debug text. Toggle debug text. One of these is the skills. Oh, this looks awful. Oh, these are all toggles. I didn't even know that. Okay, so like I don't want that to show up. Which one is it? There we go. Let me turn off all these other ones. Oh god. How do I get... Okay, that's readable. Okay, so the way to read this... Where'd it go? Oh no. I want this one to not be here, is all. Why does it have to overlap like that? Okay, so the way you read this is these are showing like your progress towards the next level up of that thing. So like, if you look at my... Oh, I already upgraded hand-to-hand, but if you look at my light armor, which is like right in the middle of the screen, it says 12.0 out of 12. So I'm just gonna get attacked. And you'll see it go up when I get hit. Or not. Is this the wrong screen? Hold up, why am I not get... That broke so quick. Wow. Something's wrong here. Why is my light armor not going up? And a hand's at 1. Is this just showing the level instead of the progress? See, it is going up, but not at the rate it should be. Oh, it's just showing... That's the wrong menu, I guess. These menus are unreadable. You know, I'm going to look at the wiki, because I don't think that's showing the thing I need it to show. There's one where it shows you the exact amount of XP before you level up. And that one's not going up the way it should. It should be going up every hit, not just, like, occasionally. Just a moment. It says it's 10. Is it the one I already have opened up? No, okay, this is the one. Okay, so if you look at the left, this is the right page. So, oh, you can't really see it, but I'll try to point out with my mouse. Right here, see how it says light armor, level 17, advances 5. That's how many times that skill has gone. It has, like, gained XP in batches. It's at 11.3 out of 18.4. So if I get hit, you can see it goes up every time I get hit, right? And if I block, which is this one, you'll see the block goes up at the same time if they hit my wrists. Which, this means these two things will go up at the same time. And then all I have to do on the side is take... Whoops. Let's do that. Take strong potion of healing. Dupe it. Until I have like 1,000,000 of it, and I can just chug it. Then we hotkey it to something. We drink 4 like that. Now, they are super high level, so a lot of these things that are happening to me won't happen normally. Oh god, am I ever gonna get up? Okay, yeah. But yeah, so the goal is to line it up like this so that they can get your block and your light armor skill up at the same time. Why is my light armor not increasing? Oh, is my armor already broken? Yikes. Okay, yeah, definitely can't do this at this level. I'll have to move this to the beginning of the skill grind before we actually level up at all. Because at level 20, this won't be nearly as bad. In the meantime, I can show the shield thing. I have to go grab a shield. Are there no shields in here? I'll have to... Let's do this. So, this shield is light armor, right? So, if I equip, like, a blade, and I equip... Where is it? I'm gonna also have no armor, just to show that there's nothing, like, going on that would otherwise give me this XP. So all I'm wearing is a shield, and I have a dagger. Now, I have the dagger out, and look at my block skill at the top left. See how it's not going up at all? It's at 12.86. If I put this away... Or no, sorry, you're not looking at block. You're looking at light armor. Light armor is going up, regardless of if it's out or not, actually, which is good. So I don't even have my weapon out. I'm just standing here getting hit, and I'm getting light armor XP just for having a shield on me. But here's the brilliant part. The shield does not take damage, so you never have to leave to repair. That's the thing Hate Fiend figured out. You can just sit here and chug your health potions and do whatever you want. And look, I'm already apprentice after standing in this room for like a brief period of time. Now, they've silenced me because they're super high level, but if I do this early enough, this won't be an issue. So light armor, actually, I could get light armor and heavy armor both all the way up, I think. But like, look, I can just sit here and, I think if my shield is out but not being used, it can take damage. No, okay. But if I block, see, now it's taking damage, and it slows them down. And so, okay, so I might... Okay, let's look... Let's look at the numbers. This is how we'll make this decision. Block takes, for this character build, 8,000 hits. 8,000 blocked hits. That's a lot, because light armor is only 6,800, and heavy armor is 8,174. But when you're blocking and knocking someone back, that makes the hits take a lot longer than when they can just wail on you infinitely. So light armor will go up crazy fast, as will heavy armor. We might, I don't know. Finn, are you following at all? Do you have any input on...
Honestly, no.
Okay, no, that's fine. I think doing block at the same time as light armor would be faster, but we'd have to be repairing, which would be annoying to have to do because it would break so quick. Plus, not all the hits would count. I'm just gonna see how long it takes light armor to go up. Okay, so we have the shield set up. We are level 19, so it went up a little bit, but whatever. We're at an hour 25 minutes of uptime on the stream. So, starting... Do I already have the potions duped? Yeah. Okay, so like starting now. And during this time I can cast this and farm this. I don't like that they can silence me, but this is the meta. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm still in wiki mode. Like, look how fast that goes up. That's like a couple seconds per level up at the early levels. Oh wait, I paused the hockey. Wait, so this is the meta. Oh, this actually makes chat unreadable, so I'm gonna hide it for now. But just know that our goal is to see how long it takes. We are not very far in, and we're already approaching level 50 at this skill. I made an addendum to this on the skill grind video where I mentioned that this is the new best way to do it, with the shield. I might make an actual video though to bring more attention to it and just link the video in the description. See, isn't this great? Like, the fact that the shield never breaks and stuff is like, you don't have to do anything the rest of the game, or the rest of the grind for this. And I don't know why there's so many guards in this one barracks, but Coral has quite a few too, just not quite as many. Okay, I'm gonna look at this again. Our light armor's at 42. I still haven't found a way to get light armor and heavy armor at the same time, is the only thing. That would be nice. Like, every hit counts as both plus block or something. Oh, my chat's messed up. Hold up. There we go. So if anyone has any leads on stuff I can look into, let me know. Yeah, okay, so I'm thinking this definitely gonna do light armor, because this goes up so fast, and heavy armor's only 2,000 more hits after that, and this is like, you know, at least like 8 hits a second or something, when they're like optimally cluttered around me. God, this is brutal. Make sure I don't run out of potions as well. Oh, I got plenty. Yeah, being able to finish up the destruction and acrobatics farming during this is definitely also... yeah, they're very dedicated, Nuka. Oh, bodied. I wonder if the guy who got the new Nuka Kappa username will appear here just somehow. That'd be kind of funny. Just total identity theft.
What are you referring to?
Nuka Kappa changed usernames on Twitch and then someone else claimed the name. So now someone with that name is not the Nuka Kappa we know. So I'm saying it'd be funny if the second Nuka Kappa shows up in some sort of weird like crossover thing.
My next question, who is Nuka Kappa?
Nuka Kappa is someone who's been in chat since like the first stream when we did the version 1 run. One of the long-time PRC viewers. Yeah, Nuka actually predates me knowing you, Finn. Fun fact. Okay, what am I at here? Light armor's at 59, so it's going up a little slower now. Oh jeez, got tossed, dude. This still goes up pretty fast. It's only been 5 minutes. And this is a lot of suffering to go through in these 5 minutes for the character, but for us, this is good. Because we've already gone up like 53 levels. I don't remember what we started at. Oh yeah, you were here for every game ever as well, that's right. Yeah, the Lego Star Wars one was pretty good. Shrek was just pain. And Track and Field was like, just me button mashing for 10 minutes. I'm still trying to figure out, oh god, this is, can people hear me over the combat noises? Is it like way louder than, because I remember we turned this volume down for this part of the run during the actual run. Oh yeah, I made an edit of DaVinci Code that I was thinking of uploading at some point. Yeah, so we have a series that we briefly were trying called Every Game Ever, and I'm trying to figure out how to like make it more of a thing we can do constantly. But like the majority of the people that follow this channel are here specifically for like the Oblivion 100% stuff, which makes sense. Wait, whoa, major skills advanced, negative 718 out of 10. Oh, that's, okay, that's how many times I need to level up to get to the next level. But yeah, we have a thing called Every Game Ever, where we were going to beat every game ever made, was the premise, to kind of mimic the ambitious nature of the 100% stuff. But it's a lot more like commentary and like comedy based, you know, so like it's definitely not as fleshed out as the Oblivion stuff. So I don't know if people were hugely receptive to Every Game Ever, but we might do it again just kind of whenever we're not doing Oblivion stuff. But for now, I'm gonna move it all to a second YouTube channel, because I don't think people who subscribe to the main PRC live channel probably don't want all of our like raw VOD uploads of us playing through like full video game playthroughs. Like, I don't think they want those in the sub feed, and like I kind of want all the edited scripted content to be all on the PRC live main channel, and I'm just gonna have like a VOD channel to upload all the edits and stuff too for other stuff.
I've seen one thing that people do is they upload their VODs to their main channel, but they keep it as unlisted in like a playlist.
I did do that, but then it's like, so I have those like edits I'm making of the full video playthroughs, and they're like, you know, the goal of them is to be like funny, entertainment type stuff instead of informative, and I think it's just like too different from what the main PRC live channel is generally right now. It's just nice to kind of compartmentalize the content across different places, so people who like one thing don't get notifications about stuff they don't want, and vice versa. Because there might be people who don't care about Oblivion that just want to see all the Every Game Ever stuff theoretically, and then it's like, whenever there's an Oblivion thing, they're just like, oh, come on, you know?
Yeah.
It's less likely, but technically. I'm getting tossed. Every hit I pass out. Do you think they'll ever arrest me successfully? Light armor's at 72. It is now approaching the 10-minute mark of this farming session. So whatever this takes to do will take about 25% longer for heavy armor, by the way. And I can just console command light armor back to level 1 or whatever it was at if I end up wanting to leave this. Oh, I'm gonna die. Let's make it more watchable. Yeah, the main thing about every game ever is it's like, it really depends on how the vibe is that day. It's not like super meticulously planned like the Oblivion stuff. So, you know, if we get a game that just isn't that entertaining, that's like a whole stream where like, or like if we aren't like very funny that day or, you know, that kind of thing. We gotta kind of warm up to the format a lot more than something like this where we have a very clear agenda. So I'm trying to find ways to make every game ever better and stuff like that, and once I figure it out, we'll try it again. But for now, I have it all like unlisted just for the time being until I move it all to the... I'm gonna move it all to that second channel and stuff. Oh. Dude, this is brutal. I like how the view count went up when this was what the content became. It's just getting wailed on by these guards for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah, so this grind should take about 15 minutes, which is like double the time it takes to do the purchasing, which is not a bad ratio. Some of these will take upwards of 10 to 15 times longer than the glitched method. So... yeah, any of these ones that are shorter is better. I should probably get timing data on most of these, or look at what we did in the original run. My favorite part about this is at the end you just yield to them and they're like totally cool with it and it costs you like 65 gold. Why? I don't understand what causes the ragdoll to launch like this. Is it because I'm jumping? Oh, we also... so we're gonna have a day at some point when we do the next pass-through of this where we try to optimize map exploration more. I have theories, and one of them involves a horse. So, if we can get certain things to work, we might be able... because the map is... I don't want to pull up the spreadsheet until I'm done with this, for timing's sake. But at the end of... the map took 9 hours last time, and the majority of that is because it's just movement speed through the map, right? So the faster a character moves, the faster that section will go. And an easy option is skooma, but then you can't do acrobatics while you're doing it. Is it the same horse you were showing? Yeah, it's the thing where you speed... so if people don't know, if you enchant a horse with speed boosts... of any kind, the horse starts moving ridiculously fast. Problem is, horses die just as easily as you do from fall damage, so... or not as easily, but almost as easy. So the idea is, it's a glitch where the horse moves ridiculously fast, because horse's speed modifier is like 10 times a human. So 5 speed added to a horse is like 50 speed added to the player, but it feels like way more than that. What's the expectation for time save for the next run? We were talking about that a little bit earlier when I was showing all the... yeah, Rice Hat said it's about 6 hours like minimum for the skill grind, it seems. And that's like a rough estimate. It's possible things... it's always possible things can go wrong during the run, like execution-wise. Or like just, you know, things like that can cause time losses that are a lot more, but okay, let's see where I'm at. I'm at 81. I'm at 81 and we're approaching... what did I start at? 25? So this is the 15-minute mark. Like in... yeah, we just hit the 15-minute mark. Oh, the run is 6 hours... oh yeah, totally. No, I think So the last run was 39 hours, about, and I think the next one will be in the low 30s or possibly around like high 29s or like high 20s, somewhere around there. Whoa, why is this guy just eating? Hold up, I gotta get these people to fight me. There's so much aggro that they're not. There we go. Yeah, if it gets to sub 30, I think that's like... That's a good, significant improvement. Because this version 4 will probably be the last run with significant improvement unless new tech is found. Because the thing is, there's just so much tech in this game that each version revision is largely improved by having, like, implemented tech that, although we knew existed, it was hard to implement in addition to all the other stuff. Because routing is pretty confusing. Like, I wish I would have been streaming when I did some of the extremely technical stuff that I had to do to get most of this set up initially, but, you know. The ultimate goal is under 24 hours long term. Like, if a version 4 or 5 is under 24 hours, that would be, like, I wouldn't be done updating it, but that would just mean that I've hit my ultimate goal of having 100% be under a day. And the best part is, the shorter these runs get, the easier it is to do the big event streams without having to make a huge event every time. Because, like, if we do a 24-hour run, and it goes wrong, we can just do it the next, like, weekend people are available, you know? Because it's like, the first run, people had to have, like, 5 days off or whatever to do the run. But now they only need, like, it's just a weekend game, or a run, so that's nice. It becomes easier to share the routing with people in that way. I'm getting just bodied here. Oh, that's what Jestra said, actually, yeah. Getting tossed. Wouldn't it be funny if I'm just this bad at the game? If we ever get a sub 24, I'll start running. I'll hold you to that. I highly encourage people to, once version 3 is out, because version 2 is a little rough still around the edges, and things like the skill grind will be better now. I encourage people to try running the 100% not as a speed run, but just casually running through it, because I think if you are interested in this, you don't have to do it as a speed run. If you just want a save file that has everything accomplished on it, you can follow the guide and achieve the same thing and do each section, like one section a day over the course of, like, you know, a month. Like an hour of this game a day would take a month to get the 100%, but if you're already playing Oblivion, you want a new way to play it, this is a speedrun route that is accessible to non-speedrunners, the way the literature is set up. And it's only getting more and more easy to follow. So, looking at the exponential nature of this, we're approaching 20 minutes now on this. I'm seeing more and more, or I'm leaning more and more towards what Han was saying about starting skills up to like 50 and then buying their training, because this sucks waiting this long. Like, the 20 minutes here is pretty slow. And I'm still only at 87. It's like slowly declining in quality here. So if I did this and heavy armor up to 50, that leaves like 50... Well, and then I could try to do block at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. Someone who's good with like mathematical models and stuff, I think, will eventually look at how some of this is laid out and be like, this isn't optimal, you know? Like, someone could probably do the math on the perfect skill grind, like, order and stuff. I'm gonna try my best, but, you know, sometimes routing is just going by some intuition of some sort, you know? Because the main thing is to get the big updates out fast. The more momentum I get with releasing route updates, the more people will come towards this and, like, find it appealing, I think. What's my destruction at? That's a thing I need to check. Oh, hey, my destruction hit 99, and there's one book left, so that magic farming did get done. Acrobatics, I could find like a spot to farm it in this room, I guess, but then I'm not surrounded by all these people. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stop jumping because every time I get knocked out, it like I jumped by accident. This is faster to pass out in the middle of the group and get wailed on. I'm gonna check on my potions really quick. 39. I'm gonna dupe more of them when I'm not constantly falling asleep. Okay. We are at 91 light armor. Life is good. Yeah, this goes up way faster if I just stay in the center. Oh, I moved. It's kind of hard to get all of them to hit you at the same time, but when you pass out, it just, like, look how quick that goes up when you pass out. In that way, the passing out part might mean it's better to wait till this stage, because passing out makes the leveling up go faster. I don't know. Okay, so as far as the I'm gonna leave this up. As far as the emote stuff, the BTTS or whatever, BTTV emotes, we have ones on our Discord that I'm gonna definitely. Is there like a limit on them or something? If there's not, I'm open to adding like a ton of them. Because that'd be nice to have those. I think there's a lot of meme potential in the corn man. There's a limit. Okay, is it like... How does it even work? Do you just like upload your image files and their emote names and they only work... Well, they don't only work in your... Oh, the game crashed. Yep. Okay, 1 second. Surprised the game only crashed once today. If getting from level like 75 to 100 in a skill takes as long as like getting from 0 to 75, I might. I've been saving the whole time though, don't worry. I'm still at level 91, so we only lost a few levels. I imagine it's like a thing, kind of like a big XML file or something, where everyone uploads their images along with the codes they want it to have, and then they check to make sure that there's nothing offensive, and then they approve it or something like that. But dude, like even at level 92, when you pass out. Oh, I'm gonna die. When you pass out, it goes up so fast. Like, I just went from 92 to 93 in, like, under 30 seconds because they're just wailing on me. It's when this happens where you lose time because they all have to try to get near you again. So if you can get it in the middle of them like this... Okay, so I need to route in a light armor and a heavy armor shield. And that is easy. Ideally, I don't want to have to kill this guy to get one. And we get shields as quest rewards. I'll just have us keep specific ones. The shield from the Coral quest. I don't know how to pronounce whatever it's called. It's like the Eustachian or that's not the word. You know what I'm talking about, Finn? You know that word?
What's up?
There's a shield called like, it's like starts with an E. It's spelled like E. I don't know. It's a type of name for a shield or something. I don't know. You might not know.
Is it like an Oblivion specific thing? Because
I don't know. That's the thing. It might be, but door stuff.
If I Google shield synonyms, escutcheon?
Yes. How's that pronounced?
I don't know if I pronounced it right then. Escutcheon. Yeah, I think that is right.
Nice. Glad we got closure on what was it? Like as soon as I go to say it, I'm like, this isn't gonna be right, and I'm gonna look like a fool, and then I just don't say it.
Escutcheon.
Escutcheon. What a bad word.
It is really weird.
Whoever invented that word wasn't thinking. They could have just said shield. Everyone would have been like, oh, that word that might have already existed. This is such a bad train of thought. Okay, we're one level away, everybody. Oh, I quick saved while flailing. Okay. Oh my god, this is awful. So this is good. We already will have the shield from a quest, and I'm gonna get closer to the mic because I think this is getting really drowned out by audio. But I'm gonna get a shield from a quest reward for each of these types of armor, and then the strong potion of healing we'll have from the beginning of the game. Okay, so here's how you do this. Here's how you get out of this. You let me get rid of this. Oops. You yield. They accept your yield. And then bounty's 40, and you pay the gold, and then there's just like nothing ever happened. Now you have a level 100. What? Who are you? Oh no, are they all gonna talk to me? Oh, this is strange. No, get me out of this. Why'd they all appear outside? Anyway. Dude, don't talk to me. Is this gonna... Are they gonna do the yes master, you needed me thing? Okay. That is light armor. It is 153 on the timer. We started at 125. So, yeah. I mean, that's not the worst grind. Now, it would have gone a little shorter if I hadn't been farming stuff during it, I think. The gauntlets, though, might have been good. No, having to repair is the worst part, like, bar none. Okay, so I'm going to make a note in document mode. Use hate fiends, shield, exploit, so we don't have to repair. Do light armor all the way to 100 and route in the shield from the escutcheon of coral thing. Cool. Okay, so what we're left with is we have like 30 levels, which is like 90 level ups. And let's just use it on block and then see how long heavy armor takes. Heavy armor should take about like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And If it does, that's still faster than it took last time. So that's good. Because last time it took way too long because we were trying to do block at the same time. And although that is faster in a way, if you don't have to worry about block because you already trained it up, that's just faster in general. I would think. That wasn't a fully fleshed out thought. I apologize for that. Oh, but we need a repair hammer anyway for armor. Okay, well, let's just do. I'm gonna do block. It's 4:30 right now. Okay. Going to the Anvil Fighters Guild. And eventually I'll group these all by area, so all the Anvil trainers are in one area and stuff like that. We're gonna get our block drain spell. Where is it? Yep, right there. And the person's name is... Where am I looking? Huren. You. Okay. Let's get our hard save set up. Irwin, okay. Let's load our... Okay, so we need to get the bed save back again. Alright, this is probably the last time you'll see me doing this, like, sort of grinding thing. Hopefully. And then we'll finally get on to the actual, like, editing the route more now that we have our data for the skill grind. And it probably won't take me that long. I don't know if I'll get it done today before I have to go, but it'll still be... We'll probably get into it a little bit. Because I already know where all the items are. I had them in V2. Yeah, block is annoying because it's so hard to get the hits to register. Like a tenth of every hit that hits you ends up hitting your gauntlets to get the block skill, which is annoying. Oh no. Actually, no, this might be fine. We're actually gonna have a decent amount left over, I think. Yeah. Nope, didn't want to do that. Whoops. Get out. Gonna move this up just so I don't have to time it like super precise. This actually worked out pretty decent for the attributes we have left. The problem is I don't know if we can keep that super consistent because it really depends on what you leveled up for your 10 major skills each time. This order seems decent though so far. We haven't gotten stuck with anything, so I might actually keep whatever... Oh no, but what order did I do this in? I don't think it'll matter that much. Plus I'll be doing another pass through that'll take probably like a while to go through everything again, but... Okay, so what's my block at right now? 47. It's just, I really wish that the attribute cap thing wasn't a thing, because then every skill could be just farmed this way, and although that's a little boring to watch, it is faster, which is more the spirit of the run, is to make it as fast as possible. Yeah, we're gonna get stuck maxing our endurance a little early. Oops. Hold up, I messed up my chat by scrolling again. Oh, I'm in the wrong view. Sorry, guys. There we go. Good old gameplay view. Don't want people having too much document view, you know? Too much of a good thing is a bad thing, as they might say.
You can't let it lose its relative intensity.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that last stream. It's like if you always have document mode, you never have document mode.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool if someday, like, you know, the experienced Oblivion run leaderboard people all did like a tag team run of this.
That would be cool, yeah.
I don't know how that'd be possible without people being in person, but could be cool. Because then it's like everyone running it is like either a current or a former world record holder and knows how the game works in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're closing in here. Should be hitting 75 soon, or maybe might have already hit it and I wasn't paying attention. No, one more level up. God, if there was a way to damage an attribute permanently, that'd be sick. Because then we could do what I originally... See, when I originally started V3, I thought that the infinite level up glitch was infinite and that we wouldn't have to farm anything. And then I also thought that the Oblivion gate closing glitch wouldn't be an issue so that we wouldn't have to close the gates anymore. But neither of those things was 100% what it needed to be. But the skill grind is still really good. My neck hurts. It's looking like we might have enough left over for these attributes to be able to do 50 heavy armor and then train or something like that. I'm gonna put an instruction to have the runner do a little bit of math to figure it out, so it's like number of attribute increments left times the amount of, you know, like heavy armor that you level ups you need or whatever. I didn't think that through out loud very well, but oh, did I not? I don't think I bought the training that time. Oh, I did. Whoops. But yeah, in between these routing streams, I might do streams where I go for like actual like official category speed runs that are shorter and stuff. Like Dizzy Splits beat my arena world record, so I want to try to go for that again because my original run wasn't that optimized. 92. Okay, we're almost there. Although I'm pretty like, if you couldn't tell from the the record runs, if anyone watched those. I'm pretty like nervous while I'm doing a speed run. I have bad nerves, and then I just get like really like frazzled. So I choke quite a bit. What version of the game do you do 100% on? 1.2 because it's the most stable. Earlier when I was showing you guys all the glitches listed on the UESP, like half of those are in old versions that got patched. So it's better to just play on the most stable version. Okay, this is the last one. But see, okay, so here's an example. We have all of these filled up to 100, so we don't have 3 attributes we can pick, but you can still level up to pick these last 2, right? So now luck can only ever go up by 1, and we have luck left over, right? So we have 15 more level ups, and you get 5 skill increases per each of those. So we got a good amount to do. One second, I gotta check something. All right, let's make a hard save, and we're moving on to, we gotta make a decision now. Because I can undo the light armor grind with a console command and test stuff, but we now have all of this awful garbage at level 100 that we didn't want to have to do. Sneak took a while though, so I'm thinking I might want to put it into sneak. Because at least heavy armor, you can kind of just not have to barely even play the game. How are you level 130 plus console? Oh, here, let me show you really quick. So, I made a hard save, so this is fine. Here's how you level up forever, up until your attributes are level 100. So, on any file, no matter what, you just quick save, and you, like, even if your character, like, this character is not able to level up right now, the little icon to indicate it isn't there. We don't have any progress towards the next level. If you make a quick save of whatever character you want to get the level up applied to, and you load a save next to a bed like this, like if you load another save, this can be any other character now, just any save file that's near a bed and is able to level up. Like if I sleep, this character will level up. So you go here, you set your timer like to something higher than 1, and you click rest, and while this is clicking down, at any point you hit escape and it brings up this menu, right? So now, if you load your quick save, whatever file you load now will level up, even if it wasn't able to. So if I load this quick save, I'll become the next level up. It's just a weird glitch it's been around a while, but it's only used in one really obscure speedrun category plus this one, so a lot of people don't actually know about it. So we've been doing that infinitely, and that gives it'll stop. I keep saying infinitely, but because it's called the infinite level up glitch, but it's not actually infinite. Once your attributes get to 100 each, this will stop working. Make sure I don't have that level up. Yeah, it's that easy. Most Oblivion glitches are not difficult. That's the funny thing about this game. Like, duping is just click on a stack of scrolls higher than the stack of item you want to dupe, and click on whatever item. Like if I want, I should pick a smaller amount. Like if I want 47 of something, I want 47 cheese wedges, and now it'll drop 47 cheese wedges on the ground. You know, it's just like every glitch is super easy in this game. Knew about duping because my uncle showed. Yeah, duping's definitely the most like well-known one. Xbox could not handle duping that much. I remember duping. There's an item that weighs 0 pounds called shirt with suspenders, and I duped 10,000 of them and crashed my Xbox. I'm pretty sure that would crash my computer too, though, nowadays, so I don't know if that's the fault of the Xbox. In the house on Anvil, yeah. Doing it in a house is better because if you go back to a like I duped my shirt with suspenders right out here in the middle of Anvil, and when I did that, every time I tried to go back to Anvil, the game would just like collapse trying to render everything back in. Okay, so block is only 97. Okay. Block is now 100. Yes. Good. New save. Okay. So we have 75 levels to spend. I need to look at our VOD really quick and see. So I'm gonna switch to this view really quick while I pull up stuff. So the goal here is, oh, sorry. The goal here is to figure out exactly how long it took us to do the sneak grind and the, whoops. The sneak grind and the armorer. So that's 2. And then we want heavy armor and light armor. We have to figure out the smartest way to spend 75 points across all these skills. And there's going to be a little variation between people's runs, right? So like I can't say definitively in the skill grind explanation part of the guide, I can't say like by exactly this many of this and this and this, because these things will level up a little differently throughout the route. Like athletics is how long you've been running, right? So like the longer it took someone to do the run, compared to like if a skilled runner did this run way faster than me, they've been using athletics less time, so they have to buy more training for it, right? So things like that will throw off these counts inevitably just because of the way passive skill increases work, and I have no way to like mitigate that. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get a rough approximation of like do all these skills in this order, and then at the end, whatever you have left over, apply it to these if you can. Otherwise, here's the farming methods, and then it's up to the runner to be a little like self-directed on that. That's the best I can do. So I'm gonna look at our previous run, and we're gonna find where in the skill grind we did the pet the cat. So that would be part 5 probably, somewhere around here. Oh no, this is Thieves Guild. Okay, so this is the skill grind. This is the random skill book part. My internet sucks right now because I'm streaming and trying to buffer videos, I guess. This is still this. Oh yeah, so the random skill books take like a while. Let's go here. He's gonna grind skills if we're not already done with the whole game by then. So I guess the actual skill part of the skill grind didn't start until the books did not take 2 hours. I guess they had to though, right? Because I'm looking at it.
So shove it.
This is the third weight, right? Oh man, those books take a while actually. That's gonna be, maybe it won't save 6 hours if 2 hours of it. No, it'll still save 6 hours. Okay, so this will be the actual beginning. I need to like, I should, for the next run, I should put time codes in the description for people to skip to each section they want to look at. Now that I think about it, that might actually make these more accessible. Okay. So let me look. This is still books. God, the books took forever. Yeah, that actually took like 2 hours. Okay, so this is the start of the block and the armor farming stuff, and I don't want to look at this yet. I want to look at only sneak and armor. The armor goes pretty fast now. Yeah, we were in the Bruma barracks for like, oh, okay, here's the beginning of Pet the Cat, but it's now the Adoring Fan.
Is a corporation thing? Oh, it's 17.
This is okay. We're just getting out of there. Oh yeah, then we were looking for skill books during this time. Okay, so Pet the Cat actually probably starts. Okay, so okay, so this is starts at I'm gonna write this down. Do I have Notepad? Of course I have Notepad. 32. Oh, it's type when I'm typing the numbers on the keypad, it's hitting my hotkeys. Okay, 32, 16, 45. So yeah, so our sneak is a little higher at the start of this run because we used sneak in the run a little more for V2. But yeah, so we hand the controller over to Sam, so we lose a little bit of time just doing some setup stuff. He's like checking his phone at the start of the Pet the Cat. Interesting strat. And then okay, so all you do is you hit E over and over. And then that was funny. Okay, so now we're gonna see where the end of this part is. Because this is not a fun grind. It'd be nice to mitigate this a little bit. Okay, somewhere right here. Oof, that's over an hour for that one. That's twice as long. It's over twice as long as the light armor, which means this will actually be longer than heavy armor too. So I don't think we should buy heavy armor. I think sneak is the way to go. Okay, yeah, the speed up's annoying me. Yeah, okay, so that's right. Okay, so it ended at 33. 33. Okay, 33, 34 basically. So it went from 17 to 217 to 334 was the time code difference. So it's like an hour 15-ish. Heavy armor is going to be about... How long did light armor take? Was it like 40 minutes? Do you remember, Finn?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, it was like 30 or 40 minutes. But it'll go faster the next time. So sneak sucks. It just does. It goes up slow even at the beginning, because let's look at the increasing skills again. Every action of sneak, it's like 5,000 actions, and each one is pressing E and then pressing E again. And I can show you this in the game. So what we do, there's a thing in the game called responsibility. It's a stat that determines what?
In-game stat called responsibility.
Yeah, so it determines the likelihood that someone will report you for crime, and because the adoring fan adores you, he will not report you for crime, which is convenient because we no longer have to try to break into the skooma den. We just go to the arena, we tell him to follow us, and then we can literally just pickpocket him, and like he doesn't even see us because his responsibility doesn't like report us for doing anything, so it doesn't say we're detected by anyone responsible enough to report. So if you press E and press E again, it closes the menu, and he's just like, whatever, I don't care, and that's it. And when you do that, your sneak goes up. So do it again, you can see how much it went up, like that, right? So if you just do this, eventually it'll go up, and we have Sam do this part, and he just mashes E for an hour and 15 minutes. And the annoying thing is you have to wait for the UI to catch up to your button presses. Like, I'm pressing it way faster than it's inputting because it has to wait for the fade in and the fade out. So it's really obnoxiously slow. However, at first it is a little fast, I guess. We could probably get it up to like, what is it at? Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button. We're at 18. I don't know, we could maybe like go to 25 on sneak. I could do it that way. No, yeah, we won't always have 75 left over. This is like not the worst grind ever, but it is still pretty bad. And heavy armor, you can sit there and take hundreds of hits at a time. So like if we go back here to this, pressing that button like that for 5,000 presses, you can only get, it's like 10,000 E-presses that are timed, right? So each one of this pass of doing this is the equivalent of getting hit by the guard with a sword for heavy armor. So think about that. We got hit hundreds of times every like like thousands of times, you know, like constantly by the guards. There's like 12 of them around us, and they're hitting us constantly. So that's like, yeah, you don't want to really have to farm this one manually. I'd say we can get it to 25, and then buy the rest of the training, and then get heavy armor to like 75, and buy the rest of that training is probably the best way to do it. So I'm just gonna wait till 25 sneak. Shouldn't take much longer. There's also a lot of downtime during this grind on the run, and we want to make the runs entertaining too. Okay, so we're at 25 sneak. This sucks. Oh, he's like super powerful now. That's funny. I didn't just undo that, did I? I did. Whoops. Doesn't matter. I'll do it later. I need to get a heavy shield. I'm just gonna buy one at the market district. Whoa. Acrobatics is a little high. Oh yeah, I have like a ton of health. It doesn't even matter. Best defense. On this side. Yep. You know, I'm gonna activate permakey because I don't have it active right now. I'm activating a glitch that I found recently. I made a video about it on YouTube if you want to watch it. I explained this last stream, but we have like 28 people, so there's probably... Oh yeah, Nuka's asking, how do you do permakey? So, you're probably saying that as a joke because we were all saying, like, how do I do permakey like 1,000 times last stream. But if in case you're serious, Nuka Kappa, here's how you do it. Quick save on any file, load a save of a character that has a key and they're about to open a door. The easiest one's the tutorial. So the goblin has a key on him that I picked up that's in my inventory right here. And when you open a door, this dialog pops up. Open door with X key. If you get this pop-up anywhere in the game, all you have to do now is load any other save file. In this case, the quick save I just made. Now, you have the ability to open... See how this door is locked? And just to further emphasize my point, I'm not even going to have lockpicks on me. Oh, or the skeleton key. I'm gonna drop all of this. I have no way to get in here. If I press E, I just get in for free. The game thinks I have a key to the best defense now, because it thinks I have a key to everything. How did he get in here? Oh, he's still following me. That can be fixed.
Hello.
Hey, Mal.
How? What are you doing to this poor child?
Well, not a child. But yeah, so that's how you do permakey. And you know what's really good about permakey is it works on any save file now. Like, until you close the game. You have to start it every time the game closes, is the only bad part. But it's so convenient. So, like, we still need lockpicks for doors that don't have a key to them. Like, the basement to people's houses don't have a key, so you still... I need to get rid of this guy. But yeah, so now I can... And the best part of it is, like, guards can't even, like, arrest you. Like, if they see you go in, it doesn't count as crime, because they don't see you trespassing. They see you entering a door without picking the lock, which is legal. So it's all good stuff. So I need... they really don't have any just laying out here. Okay, I gotta wait till daytime and buy a shield. We're doing the skill grind, Mal. I've almost, like, aside from athletics, which we did last stream with you, all of the skills are pretty much grinded, except for, like, ground. We're down to, like, the final thing. We need to just test a few things, and then we'll know which skills are the best. You don't have a shield, buddy? Am I missing something? Okay, we're gonna have to do this another way. How do you not sell a shield? Oh wait, Stonewall Shields would have shields. I could just... Oh wait, that's main ingredient. Whoops. Yeah, they're all out of shields too. There's a shield shortage in this. Oh god.
Imperial City's all out of shields. Just came in. Gotta wait until next month.
Okay, so I need an iron... Okay, good. Iron shield. Whoops. Okay. So now all we do differently is we take this shield and we just replace it with this shield, and now we'll get heavy armor XP. And I want to go to the Bruma Barracks again, and if it hasn't refreshed, or like if there aren't enough people, the coral ones will get back up. So I'm gonna go in here.
Are you gonna get hit by a bunch of dudes?
Yeah, I got hit by a
Nice.
bunch of dudes earlier, actually. So here's the conundrum, Mal, and a recap since we're approaching 30 people, and I bet some people don't know entirely what we're doing. We're trying to get all the skills to 100 in the most efficient way possible. We're doing an infinite level up glitch that isn't actually infinite, where every time you force your character to level up when it shouldn't be able to, you get 5 levels of training that you can spend. We're spending it on like up until we hit level 100 at every attribute. The only 2 left are luck and personality, so we have 15 levels, which is 75 training left to spend. And of the skills remaining, not counting our major skills because we manually farm those throughout the run, we're trying to figure out what the best way to spend this is, with some combination of like farming skills up to a value that's really quick to get to, and then buying the rest of that skill. And I think the solution is to do all light armor to 100, which was really fast. It was like 40 minutes, which is like way better than it even was last time. Because when you, yeah, and then heavy armor seems like another good one to do because it's automatic and it doesn't require like any thought. Sneak seems awful, and I kind of want to spend the 75 on sneak and then boost it to 25 with the pet the cat exploit. And then security we're going to manually farm because it's spam click. Why is my hand-to-hand at 2? Wait a minute.
What?
Didn't I buy all the hand-to-hand levels?
Well, it's at 2 right now, so. What's your is
I
there
used
anything
console
that
to
would be
make my
affecting it?
I used console to make my hand-to-hand too. Did I? Oh, this might mess up the... Okay, so do I have that or do I not have that? No, I had that because I did all of those and then started doing the light armor grind.
Why would you set it to 2? Like,
Well,
what
it would
that
have gone
be
up when I
functional
punched
for?
something.
Okay.
Did I set it? 70% sure. I'll trust that. I'll base my routing decisions off 70%. You gotta like those odds. Testing the menus. Oh, the toggles for the console command, like these things. Yeah, you're probably right, because I did hand to hand before I did block, right? So it should. Yeah. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. Thank you. You're right. Okay, so let's do alchemy and security that we already know we're not going to do. I'm going to see how long heavy armor takes with the passing out strategy. Oh, they're all still here. Like, not you again. Okay, can do a save, and we're going to just anger everybody. And sometimes they don't aggro, so we gotta round all the non-aggroed ones up. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna get in a circle. And our goal is to see... Okay, so heavy armor. You know what? I'm just gonna use the timer. I have a timer and I'm just not using it. It would be smarter for me to use a timer. Like pop open live split.
Can't quick save while the game is paused? I didn't even know that.
Dude, that would break so many things if you could do that. Okay, this is live split. Let me start the timer. And go. Actually, let me give it like a little bit of time since I was already farming. Whatever. Here we go. There seems to be less people here than there were before.
Just falling over is such a good...
Oh, all their weapons broke. I'm gonna pause the timer for a second. I'm gonna try the other barracks.
Do they not just re-up if their durability goes down?
Well, it's like their swords and stuff broke, and they're now using bows, which are
Yeah.
incredibly slow. Yeah, like
Oh,
you have to
okay,
wait
so-
like a while for it to refresh. I think it's faster to just go into a different. Oh wait, I'm thinking it might be the Chadenhall barracks. We'll see. That's not very many people. It's either it might
What
be
a wimpy barracks, dude.
yeah. It could also be Leon. Okay. Hey, we're at 30 people. Welcome everybody. Thanks for stopping by. If anyone's new and has questions, feel free to ask. I got a lot of stuff that I could talk about forever, so happy to answer questions. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not that many. Yeah, Bruma's just got it going, you know? They got so many guards.
Yeah.
Like,
not.
It's
not
like
even
15 or
a
something.
question.
But there is a maximum of how many things can be cluttered around you, wailing on you. So I could also round up all the people from outside and bring them in. I'm going to try that.
That's true.
Okay, let's just get them all angry. I don't care if that guy dies. That sounded mean, but it's the truth in this case. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 8 people plus. There's like, I can drag people from outside. Hopefully. Do they come
God,
back
you just
inside?
move so fucking fast.
Oh no, they de-aggro when you go. Interesting. Okay, this isn't the play then. The play is to just wait 3 days for the barracks to refresh.
Okay. Damn, that's a lot of waiting.
Yeah, it's not that bad though. Plus, now that I know we're going to be doing heavy and light armor, we can just do them like back to back without stopping, right? Like I stopped and left and came back, so.
Yeah. Sure.
Found where I did the console command. So I did console command hand to hand back to 1. Okay, and then it went up when I punched them to aggro them. Okay, thank you. Whew, that's a relief. I thought it was like an entire skill off. Would have been bad. Okay, and then one more wait.
Do we have to do this in the when we did the run?
Yeah,
I vaguely remember that.
we did things a little different.
Yes,
We
but,
farmed
you know,
block
that
at the
bullshit
same
was
time.
blurred, you know?
Yeah, we farmed block
Right,
while
I
we were
remember
doing stuff,
that.
and it was like way awful bad.
Way awful.
Okay, so the way to tell if this refreshed. Okay, that guy's still dead. There. I don't know. This is still more people than are anywhere else. Plus, I have all these people. I'll give it a shot. Also, what time is it? 10 a.m. Oh, so some of the guards might be out. Oh no, that's what it is. I gotta wait till like midnight. There's like a ton of guards at night. I'll be putting instructions
like
for
them patrolling and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be putting instructions on how all of this works, like in the guide after I flesh it out, though. It'll be like very clear what skill. Yeah, so okay, let's see if there's more people in here. There's less people?
I think it's less.
It seems like less. Doesn't it seem like less? Or am I going insane?
I think there's just like less people with armor on.
Maybe. I don't know. I remember being surrounded by like twice as many people. Yeah, no, this sucks. Whoa. They punch their own guy.
Whoa.
No, I'm gonna keep waiting till it refreshes. Sorry about this, guys. I just want to make sure that I get like the optimal farm for this. Whoever those 7 people were when we hit 30 got immediately scared away, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, skill grinding, that sucks.
Yeah, they're aware of the like minutia of the run, and they're like, "Oh, this part, I know this part. I'm fucking off."
That seems like more. Oh, that's way more. Yeah, what's going on here? Or am I just, is this just like... Yes. No? Oh, that's, okay. I don't know.
Maybe?
I might just be dumb. That guy does have a bow, though. Okay, this feels good. This feels like a good amount. And start the timer. This is going to be a rough approximation of the time. And also, for the record, heavy armor is at 20 right now. So I might add the petting the cat portion of the skill grind straight into the arena split. Like right at the end of the arena, we do the pet the cat so we don't have to fast travel back to do Adoring Fan. At the same time, I think I might want to leave all the skill grinding at the end, just in case some like skill increase business goes on that we like wouldn't normally run into. Okay. We're 1 minute in and we're already at level 25. Oh, and for people who don't remember, it takes about 8,000 hits, which is not that bad. It seems like a lot, but each of these hits simulates one petting of the cat.
One whole cat pet.
But yeah, doing it this way, Mal, it seems way faster than when we did it last time trying to block all the hits in a corner. Because when you pass out, they just gang up on you extra fast because you're not defending. And when you do Hate Fiend's shield glitch or whatever exploit, they attack you fast because you're not, like, they don't hesitate when you're blocking them if you don't even have a weapon drawn. So this is absurdly fast. Like, I got to like 75 heavy armor in like 10 minutes or something last, when I tested it. And then it took another like 20 or whatever. Just remembered something from earlier. Didn't you
It probably didn't.
Didn't I say I want? Yeah. I'm gonna put all the skill setups. I put a note about it to add it into the doc. But I'll be updating the skill grind section after I know fully how I want to write it all out. Right now, it's just some notes. Oh, that's not good. I probably get a shield somewhere else. Yeah, that will mess that up. I didn't actually know what the shield stats were. That's a good point. However, if there was like some sort of reflect damage would kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that. You're right. What you doing, one? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's a good point, Han. I'll have to find a different shield. I mean, you can get the shields in the tutorial, actually. No, I will do that. I'm gonna get the shields in the tutorial. I just was figuring if there's a way we didn't have to go out of our way to get anything, then great, but... Yeah, the escutcheon of coral or whatever would not work.
I'm glad we still do this.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
I learned
It's
a new
very
word today.
visually interesting. What did you learn?
Escutcheon.
Escutcheon.
Is it actually a word?
Yeah.
Is it like a type of shield or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it means decorative shield or something based on the way that
Yeah.
item was. Okay, we're at level 50, 4 minutes in. This is going great.
It's like as depicted by a family crest.
Well, now I learned.
Oh wait, hold on, no, reflect, I don't think reflect damage will work because, or will matter because if we're using the shield, sure, but we don't even have the shield out, it's like sheathed, right? So I think, I'll have to test it, but that might actually not be necessary.
Isn't it? It's not passive.
Shield breaker and parry. I don't know if it's passive. It might be. You're probably right. I haven't used reflect damage in the run, and I haven't played the game casually in a while, so I don't remember. Okay, reflect is a passive enchant. I mean, we're talking about like 10 seconds of going out of our way during the tutorial. It's not that bad if we have to get the shields that way. The Perriate one, shield breaker. Yeah, I bet there's probably like 3 or 4 shields you get throughout the run. But I think the light and heavy armor shield are in like the same spot in the tutorial, so if we're getting one, we might as well get the other one there too. Plus they won't be nearly as heavy.
What is the weight a consideration for?
If our character is weighed down, we get over encumbered, right? So that it's just
okay. Just
generally minimizing, yeah. I like how they just give up attacking.
Like a thing about something that would make that a significant consideration.
Yeah, now this is so many guards now. Where did they all come from?
Now we're cooking with guards.
This guy's just like, I'm just here to get paid.
Yeah.
God, this goes up so fast. The tutorial also has the repair hammer we'll need for armor. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. We're gonna get right to the part where I was gonna actually implement all this stuff we've been testing, and then I have to go. And then I'm gone for like 2 days. Okay, what level am I at? 61. See, it really starts going slow at like 50-ish.
Like, yeah, like halfway. That makes sense.
Also, why are there 4 people using bows now?
Did their shit break already?
Look at this guy. Yeah, I guess all their swords broke.
Grinding lava thing.
Waba. Am I right?
Yeah. That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
I should, like, disintegrate everyone's armor so they have to use fists or something. Dude, do your job. Oh god, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm stuck. Okay. Oh!
You tell me to do my job, I'll do my fucking job.
Yeah, it's like Hawkeye with the bow. I just like when I get paralyzed from so many hits that I get stuck standing straight up. That guy got shot by one of the arrows. This is so absurd. Yeah, that guy picked up a sword. Yeah, they have all these swords on the ground. Oh, they have 0. Oh, what if I duped swords that have health at the start. So
Just
every
on
time
the
one...
ground.
Yeah, that might actually... I'm going to test that. It's going to mess up my timing a little bit. But, okay, let me... Do I have a sword? I mean, I have the Langerwine blade, but... Oh, well, I have a silver dagger. Do I have a repair hammer? Probably not. No. Okay, I need to... Okay, someone's got to take one for the team here. Oh, wait. Not him. Him. Someone needs to die. To test
Someone,
this.
anyone.
Oh, wait, why would I kill him? He doesn't have a sword. Oh, God. Please wake up. Please wake up. God, I cannot kill anybody. What, that guy? 2 people just died, like, from arrows. Okay, this guy's a silver longsword. Oh, but it's not full health. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pay gold. I'm gonna pause the timer. Or wait, I already had it paused. Did I? Don't remember. Okay, I have to get... Okay, I'm gonna go... kill somebody. Okay, so he has a full health silver longsword. Whoa, whoa! That escalated. Okay, so if I go in here... There's a bunch of people. There's... Yeah, okay. So if I take the sword and I dupe it 47 times on the ground, do they actually want to use it? How do I make them pick up the sword? Oh wait, they're pulling out their swords now. Oh, but I'm not getting XP for this. I gotta equip
The
my...
proximity of there being swords on the ground is what makes them take out their swords.
I don't know if this worked. I gotta start my timer again. Oh yeah, it's secretly tracking the background anyway. Okay. This is a train wreck. We're at 11 minutes, and I'm at 65 heavy armor. That's not bad. I feel like this would go a lot faster if I could solve the sword issue.
The sword conundrum, yeah.
So I think what I need to do is reliably figure out how to refresh the barracks or find a way to get them to pick these swords up. Those are like the 2 ways to do it. The arrows are decently fast. They're still just not as fast as when everyone was attacking. Yeah, these grinds are pretty fast.
Yeah, I remember it taking a while longer.
That's because we had our we were blocking, right? So like I was saying, like
Right.
when you're blocking, they're hesitant to hit you, but right now I'm just like a sitting duck constantly. This is picking up again. What happened? Did some of them pick up swords? Dude, look at the blood on this pillar. High elves must have like the most blood of any race in this game.
There's like a set amount of blood that each can shed.
Oh, another one died. All of this is faster than the rats, though, which is why I think I should make a skill grind update. Because not everyone reads the comments, so or the description, so I should just make like a whole separate little addendum video. That'd be nice though, because it's like I can just say this is all stuff people in the community brought to the video, like to show like that all the people that left comments are recognized for finding cool stuff as well. Dude, they are just dropping like flies now. What am I at? 69. Good thing I caught it right before it hit 70. I can barely hear myself think with the swords all clashing.
That takes me back to earlier today when you were
takes me
That
back
takes
to
me
like
back to earlier
2 hours
today.
ago.
Well, I mean, earlier you forgot whether or not you changed your hand-to-hand to
That's true.
2, so...
I still don't even think I did it, even though there's video proof. I just genuinely have no recollection. Dude, that archer in the back shot another archer and paralyzed him. Oh, they killed another one. This is cruising now.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
cruising USA, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been 15 minutes and heavy armor's almost level 75. That is pretty fast compared to last time. Oh no, they're chaining me. They're chain stunning me. I might die. I might die. Please wake up. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Got it.
Find you? Hell yeah.
See, oh, I know why it picked up, because people with bows are having their bows break.
Oh.
I guess guards are programmed
You
to
have
not
to
run
wait
out of
for the-
arrows or something.
Gotta wait for the bows to break.
Oh. Heavy armor increased. I'm at 74. So yeah, the jump from 75 to 100 is going to take like another probably 15, unfortunately, but it's good to get this information.
Yeah.
This is cruising though. We're doing it, guys.
We are cruising.
$75. Woo! Split? We should have every increment of 25 be a split for the skills.
That'd be... I feel like there's already too many splits for the skill.
Yeah. Make sure I'm not running out of potions. Yeah, get 100. It's not bad. The best part, Mal, is this is solo effort for us. Like this part. You just sit here. That guy died.
Right. It is very low effort. Then again, gotta have people whacking you. You know, takes a lot of.
Dude, I can do this part of the run with one hand. I just have to hold shift and slowly walk into people to get them to hit me. I go ping Hate Fiend on the Discord and thank him for finding the shield setup, because this is like super overpowered compared to the old setup. I didn't even think about the fact that not blocking makes them attack this much faster. Dude, this part of the run in Steamy, man. You know, as long as the hand on the keyboard doesn't have the glove, I could probably do it as Steamy, man. You're right. It is one of the few parts of the run where it wouldn't actually affect my ability to play the game.
I'm gonna head out. See you guys later.
Alright, bye, Finn.
Alright. Bye.
Okay, this has stagnated
You
because
will be missed.
there are only 2 people that have weapons anymore. My heavy armor is at 77.
Did you not dupe enough swords?
Dude, look around the floor. I'm getting chain stunned again.
The chain stunners. You know what I mean?
Is it a chain smokers reference?
Yeah.
Dude, that sucked. Wasn't my timer paused for part of this? How is this taking less time than the light armor did? Well, I guess we're not at even close to 100, but... Okay, I gotta pull the... They're relentless. I could also go around town and just aggro everyone in a densely populated area. Okay, I gotta refresh the barracks, guys. There's like way too much. There's way too much, like, non-weaponed guards now.
Non-weapon guards.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll probably stream again Friday. Because I'm out of town Wednesday and Thursday. What's today's... Wait a minute. What is today? Today Wednesday or Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday, right? Or no, today's Wednesday. Yeah, okay, so I'm gone Wednesday night through Thursday night. So Friday, like, all day I'm pretty much free. But then Saturday, Sunday I'm out of town again. So probably only one more stream this week for this, but I'm trying to see how often I can do it.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa! I like how you can wait while other people are fighting, but not while people are fighting you.
Yeah, they're not hostile to you. They don't give a shit, dude.
Okay, let's see if 3 waits refreshed this. I realize my timer's still going as well. It's even though I'm like debugging stuff. It's fine. Okay, did they all know? Okay, I'm gonna Google this really quick. 1 second. Hey. Denny Glover, thanks for the follow. Okay, do town guards. Okay, respawning NPCs. I'm gonna read about this really quick. I'll pop it up on screen so you guys can see it. Oh wait. Oh no, that's just NPCs that aren't guards? Oh no, okay. Bruma guards. They respawn a few days later where they can be killed again. It doesn't say how long, though. They will... Wait. They're generally seen walking. Almost all guards. When do they respawn? Whatever. I'm just gonna keep waiting until it does. Okay. Nice stream you got here. Thanks, Chicken Hawk. Welcome back. Oh, Carter, by the way, Mal had an idea that I didn't even know was a thing. The better Twitch TV emotes or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing, so I'm gonna try to take all the Discord emotes and also double a few of the better ones on, because apparently there's like a limit. I don't know exactly. I have to look into how it works, but I'm gonna try to set that up Friday and do a stream.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either, actually. So I actually am not going to be able to be of any help. But I
That's
assume
okay.
can figure it out.
Yeah, if people have emote ideas, you know, just let me know in the Discord or whatever, and I'll see how many I can do. Right now we have some of the essentials like Corn Man and whatnot. Okay, so... Oh, okay, Bird will not respawn though. That was like 5 days and they all respawned. Do they have their weapons? Pull out your swords, pull out your swords. Okay, they have fists, but that's just as good. Okay, those 3 have bows, but can I goad them into... Yes. Okay, everyone gets everything back after like 5 days, I guess. I gotta get to that guy. Okay. Cool. There's not that... Oh, I didn't wait till the right time of day. This is still a ton of people, though. Yeah, there we go. Now it's rocking and rolling again. Okay, let me make a note of that really quick in the guide. It's like 5 days. Okay, and we're back. So we're at 78 heavy armor, and we need to get more. The about to arrest you guard face. Okay, that would be a pretty good one. We're probably gonna get... I wonder if any other people... I don't know how it works, like I said, but I wonder if anyone else has added Oblivion-themed emotes to it that already exist as well. Because that'd be nice if we have like a limit, but someone else has already done some of the Oblivion ones. Did I run out of potions?
Yeah, there's no way there isn't.
Yeah. Somebody has to like Oblivion enough to dedicate some of their slots to it. It'll probably be us too. I want to try to get as many like PRC Live specific emotes as well. Just since we have a limit. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is way faster now that I've waited for everyone to completely respawn. So it's wait like 5 days whenever it gets slow, and then also wait until a specific time of night, like 3 AM or whatever it was. Oh, I didn't hotkey this again. Now, why can I drink these passed out? It doesn't even make sense. You can drink them passed out from your inventory. And then, oh, also, what's our heavy armor at? 80. Yeah, okay. The armors...
You can open your inventory.
Yeah. The armors for sure we're gonna grind from how this is looking. Sneak is just way too long. It's like an hour plus, which I didn't realize it was that long. But it makes sense. So sorry, Sam, but Pet the Cat is dead.
Rip.
Pet the Cat really only lasted one stream.
Yeah, it's kind of been dead.
Pet the Cat was on life support as soon as I realized Adoring Fan is zero responsibility. And this is great because if we have things, if we're off on our acrobatics, or not acrobatics, our magic farming, we can also do it during this part as well. Franker Face Z is the main alternative. You can do both though, and if I remember right, they have a larger emote limit. Oh, so if I doubled down and I made some on one and some on the other, both would work? It's an interesting idea. Yeah, Streamlabs, I saw that on there too. I wasn't sure what that was. I thought that might have been a more Twitch-specific thing. Oh, it crashed. I've been quick saving though, that's fine. Second crash of the day. Oh yeah, I need something for like a crash, the game crashed kind of emote. That'd be a good one, because then people can put it in chat whenever.
Be?
I don't know. It would have to, I'd probably want it to be like Corn Man like crying or something with like some sort of.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
good.
Did we lose much progress? No, not really. But yeah, I'm slowly like updating some of the like branding stuff for the channel more and more. We did a huge overhaul for the version 2 run with Jordan and Emily doing all the stuff, so I'm just trying to make like all the Discord look better and like more custom, like the emote stuff. This cool transition thing is pretty neat. Is one of you going to dress up like Korn for the next speedrun? We have an actual Korn Man suit, not the official one from the original photo, which is like $500, but we do have like a $20 Halloween store Korn outfit. So someone will probably wear that next time. I don't think we had it like available at the time. If you want to watch 2 hours of footage of me wearing the Korn suit, there's a video on the channel on YouTube, and the video is called Please Come Back.
Why would you direct anyone?
Huh?
Why would you direct?
Because it's 2 hours long, and it's
yeah.
the only video of us wearing the Korn.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Discord looks great. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I was thinking about the camera situation from last stream. What if you used OBS, then showed a Discord that stream computer was connected to? People could use Discord on their phone to film outside or other angles, and you don't have to worry about cables. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, so, alright, for people who were not on the or like there for the V2 run, it was pretty jank. We had like a webcam on a really long USB extension cord that looked really creepy and bad, and we moved it outside to film outside for donation rewards and stuff. And I think, what am I at here? 85. And then we had one main camera and we switched between them. I'm planning on eventually, yeah, I definitely want to keep Flycam, but I'm also planning on getting like a video camera feed, like a switcher. It's called an ATEM switcher. It's kind of spendy, so I don't know if I want to get it yet, but it basically would let us plug in 4 cameras and use any cameras we want by converting them all to HDMI. It'd be really cool. And then, but I like the way Flycam looks, because Flycam looks bad on purpose, you know? BTTV allows 15 shared emotes, which are ones other people uploaded, and 15 channel emotes, which are ones you upload yourself, and FFZ 25. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't even have 15 on the Discord yet, and the Discord emotes, you get like 50 of them, so I think I'll probably start with BTTV, and then if I run out of space, I'll add more on the FFZ one. I have to look more into exactly how they work, though. I'm glad you guys like Flycam. It's Zane's it's like a webcam that looks like a ball. I don't know if you guys saw what the Flycam looks like, but it's like... I
don't think there would have ever been an opportunity.
Unless we like pointed the Flycam, or like we held it up to the other camera.
Yeah. Yeah,
Flycam, it's like a $10 Logitech spherical webcam that Zane just happened to own. Also, fun fact, the stream was super sketch because if Flycam ever came unplugged, the stream would crash. So we had to make sure we were careful with it and that it didn't unplug, because it would have ended the run. So it was really, I was very stressed out whenever we brought Flycam out, but I didn't want to like freak out on stream about it, because I was worried that like after all the prep that someone flipping the Flycam around would unplug it by mistake and it would break everything. Because there was some weird thing going on with Max's computer that day.
Yeah, it's like, why would that do that? It's so weird. That whole setup was just like hanging from a thread, like the smallest thread you've ever imagined.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that camera comment. Used OBS, showed a Discord of the stream computers connected. Yeah, so that would actually be a pretty good way to do like, because the other solution is the money route, right? Like spending money on like a camera that connects to a wireless HDMI receiver. That'd be the only other way to do it. So yeah, the Discord way would be a cheaper way to not have to get like all of that gear. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. That's a good idea. You know, I could probably find something that converts okay, I don't know exactly how video signals work, but like the Flycam is a USB webcam. I'm sure there's a little box you can plug into that converts a USB webcam signal to HDMI of some sort. It'd probably be kind of spendy though, wouldn't it?
So the thing is that
It needs drivers, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, a USB camera would convert, like, it's converting the video signal from the camera already to, like a computer digestible USB signal, sort of thing, to be reductive about it. Because I don't know the exact specifics of how it would work. So that would be like, you would need a really sophisticated piece of hardware,
Right.
that, yeah, can emulate the function of a video driver.
Okay, so that'd probably not be cheap then.
I don't know, you know, it's worth looking at.
'Cause
But I would imagine any super cheap variants of that type of technology would be price scams.
Right. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing though. So the real reason Flycam is cool is because it looks awful. So all we have to do is find an analog camera that looks awful. Like a security like, have you seen that Michael Reeves video with the robot dog that pees into the cup? He used a security camera that he bought on Amazon and converted its analog outputs to HDMI, and then that went into like an HDMI receiver.
Oh yeah, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Oh yeah, we could also circumvent. Yeah, Flycam up to a laptop would be good. Huh. Yeah, that might work too. If we just have someone walk around with like a small laptop. Yeah, there's gotta be some way, because we gotta keep Flycam, right? But we gotta
It's a staple.
The two cheap options are his idea with the Flycam, like up to a laptop would be nice, or replacing Flycam with a less it reminds me of Amaranth's hot tub streams.
Yeah, woo.
Does she use a bad camera or something?
She probably has like an extra. I haven't watched it, but she probably has some sort of extra camera set.
I haven't watched.
I that's not my kind of thing.
I watched the one where Wubby was on it, but I watched the Wubby highlight version of her hot tub stream.
Oh yeah.
Because Wubby's funny. She
how
just
would
uses
that,
Discord
how
and
was
stream.
Wubby on a hot tub stream? Was he just like?
Because he owns a hot tub.
Oh, so
he
they
has a
just did it
nice
in
house with
person?
an actual hot tub.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
People like collaborating with him because he's just like, even though he's a brand risk, you get like
Well, yeah, he's
clout
just
for working
unhinged,
with
right?
him.
Oh yeah, sure.
She just uses Discord and streams that feed. I did not know that. That's funny. Yeah, that's probably how most people
Makes
do
sense
outdoor
then.
streams then, if it's like that, because it is easy to do it that way compared to gear. I'll look into the cost of the Michael Reeves method, and then I'll also
What?
see how the Discord one works. And I'll kind of weigh the pros and cons of each one. Okay. I think everyone should respawn now, right? Yeah. And then we wait. Oh. Okay, gotta wait till... Okay, I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take this. 1 second. Go to BRB. I don't know if people could hear that or not, actually. Whatever.
You don't know if you muted your mic audio?
Well, I don't know exact. I haven't experimented with scenes before that don't have the same audio inputs and whatever.
Oh, I think it's not It's independent of the scene that you're on, I believe, insofar as
Okay.
the meeting and stuff. It could become a little bit too confusing if it wasn't.
Whoa, that arrow came out of nowhere. Also realized in my BRB and startup scenes the social scrollers clipping through the chat. I'll have to fix that for next time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is taking quite a while now. We're at level 91. And boy, is this still...
Yeah, the last, like, 10 were, like, pretty arduous.
Yeah. We might have to... the other thing is to do, like what Han was saying, is re-examine the ones we've already grinded and see if we could have saved time grinding, like, a small amount of it at the start before buying training.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense to me anyway.
Yeah, so the reason they're using arrows is because their swords broke. Unless... Oh wait, everything refreshed, so maybe they will pull out swords. Yeah, see, these guys don't have swords, so they're not pulling them out. I'm also stuck here. Yeah, that's the main annoying thing about this, is eventually everyone's swords break and I have to wait 5 days or whatever to refresh. This guy might have... Ooh, okay, he had a sword. I forgot to check him. So yeah, unfortunately, I think I gotta go after we get this to 100. But it's good to know that each of these takes likely less than an hour. I'm also gonna do this so I can look. Sorry, chat's gonna look a little weird for a minute, but I just need to see how fast this is going up currently.
Yeah, that does look super.
Gotta go too. Okay, see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. It would be funny to be able to say that we got the flycam setup idea stolen from Amaranth's hot tub streams. Just like as, even though it's not entirely true,
Yeah,
it'd still be
it's
funny.
not at all true.
So I've been live, well my stream, I had to restart the stream partway through, but I've been live probably about 4 hours, or like 3.5 hours or something. And the skill grind, although not done, is only maybe an hour or two away from being done next time, because it's all the manual farming, and this was like with me doing routing stuff and stopping quite a bit and whatever, so with an actual run, this is like way shorter. Like it went from 11 hours, or like it was like 12 hours rounded up. It was like 12 hours down to like probably 6. So that 6 hour estimate's looking to be true.
It's a really good save.
Ooh, that guy got knocked out, dude. Okay, so heavy armor's at 95. We're in the zone now. It's going up pretty fast. Okay, 4 more levels. Okay. Yeah, this took like by the end of this like 50 minutes, but like the thing about it is in that 50 minutes I probably wasted like 15 doing things I wouldn't normally do during a run, right? Yeah, next stream, which will probably be on Friday, no promises, but might be on Friday. Definitely a little more exciting because it'll be manual skill farming stuff instead of like the training farming method for most of it, along with like actual routing, like editing and stuff. A lot more document mode as well. And then I'll probably get to a point where I loop back to the start of the run and do another comb through, so should be pretty exciting stuff if people haven't seen the beginning of the run before, especially. Yeah, while we're closing this out, as always, we have a YouTube channel with a lot of edited, like, scripted informational content and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check that out, it's all of our content and social media links are in the panel. We have a Discord, which I've just overhauled, and if you want to talk with us about the stream ideas or, you know, things about the 100% route, I try to get back to people as soon as I can. Today in particular, I'm going to be, you know, driving, so I won't be able to answer stuff right away, but I try to check the Discord at least like once a day to make sure I'm not missing ideas and stuff and conversations, so come hang out with us on there. If anyone has emote ideas, I'll be working on those on Friday at some point, so, you know, just recommend ideas if you got any. And we're almost done with heavy armor here, and then I gotta go. We're 50 armor away. And there we go. So 100 heavy armor. So quick recap. We didn't do any of that, but we got we started with 100 athletics, but then we got blade, block, blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, light armor, marksman, and mercantile, and speechcraft all to 100 in this stream. Next stream, I'll be finishing sneak and security up. Sneak will be purchased training, and security will be manually farmed. Alchemy's manually farmed. Armor's manual. So, oh yeah, Steamy Manny mode, definitely. So we're going to get those skills finished up and then loop back to the beginning of the route. So I'm going to I got to resist arrest here.
Just let me quickly resist arrest.
Yeah. Save right here. Okay, I'll be answering stuff on Discord probably either way late tonight or sometime Friday, depending on my availability. So, you know, come hang out with us if you want. And I will see you all next time. So thanks for everyone who stopped by. Bye. I don't know how to end these things sometimes. And